Mm, 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 mm.
Down in the shadows, Henry resilient in disguise. Power Rangers pride, flashing in his eyes, in his eyes, in his eyes. Ninja moves, sliding stealthy through the dark. Grape soda, fizz and juice flowing, leave a spark. Potato salad on the side, keep it sweet. Falcon punch to the whales, hear these songs retreat. Backhanding clown, eagles crash and collide. Juice a squad standing by. Ready for the ride, yo, we rise from the dark, bringing light to the fight. Let them cook, Henry's got the rhythm, let it ignite. Blueberry pancakes. We feast on the truth, this SpongeBob bloaties, we bring the raw proof. Yo, we rise from the dark, bringing light to the fight. Let them cook, Henry's got the rhythm, let it ignite. Blueberry pancakes, we feast on the truth, this SpongeBob bloaties, we bring the raw proof. Go ninja, go ninja, go! Two legends link up, no static, zero drama. Henry resilient and stay humble, calm like Dalai Lama. Ecto Cooler, high C, neon green in the cup. Sipping slow while the beat build up. What? Biggie flow in the pocket, pock soul in the glare. True bombs dropping, villains catching thin air. No beef, just feast, pancakes stacked to the sky. Whales harmonizing, juice a squad riding high. We ghost ride the rhythm, floaties on, no sync. Street lights flicker, watch the whole block blink. From the shadows to the stage, we rewrite the
If I was to ask you,
with a smile, every bar's a gift. Yo, we rise from the dark, bringing light to the fight. Let them cook, Henry's got the rhythm, let it ignite. Blueberry pancakes, we feast on the truth. The SpongeBob floaties, we bring the raw proof. Yo, we rise from the dark, bringing light to the fight. Let them cook, Henry's got the rhythm, let it ignite. Blueberry pancakes, we feast on the truth. The SpongeBob floaties, we bring the raw proof. This ain't a game, electric vibe emotion now. Truth seeking ninja, feel the power. Take a bow, Henry in the spotlight, can't dim the flame. In the night we make this vow, remember the name. Yo, we rise from the dark, bringing light to the fight. Let them cook, Henry's got the rhythm, let it ignite. Blueberry pancakes, we feast on the truth. It's SpongeBob floaties, we bring the raw proof. Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? Let's go.
I put the new 40s on the G. I tap into the bloody bottoms is on the knee. Cause all my niggas got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with a whole team. Now a nigga can't answer calls cause I'm hauling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, these niggas salty. All this designer on my body got me drippin'. Straight up out the objects, I'm a big trip. If I got up on a lean, I'm a sip. I run the racks up with my queen, London and dip. But I got rich on all these niggas, I didn't forget back. I had to go through the struggle, I didn't forget that. I had inside of the Maybach and I was sit back. These bitches know me now, cause I got them big racks. Cause I'm getting money now, I know you heard that. Young nigga on the corner, bitch, I had to serve crack. I'm gon' front me some peas, like they getting birds back. He came up on dirty money, I gave it a bird back. Cut off the rain and I gave my bitch a new. Either you running y'all gang or you suit. Got a new Orleans bitch and man, that pussy voodoo. Ain't on a nigga now. I put the new 40s on the G. I tap into the bloody bottoms is on the knee. Cause all my niggas got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with a whole team. Now a nigga can't answer calls cause I'm hauling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, these niggas salty. I've been waking up to get the money, whoa, whoa. Got a bad bitch ass daddy, whoa, whoa. Bitch to my toes, twins, I'm fucking them both. I put it in new AP, this water like a boat. I was that bad on my dick, what was you niggas like? I know you turned your back on me just to get
Oh, it popped up twice. What? Wait, what? What did he say? Are you wearing a Knicks hat? Why? Why would I be wearing a Knicks hat?
Nope.
A Knicks hat. I mean, I can flip it around. I mean, it's missing something. The Cavs logo fell off. That like a decade old. Nah, dog. Never a Knicks hat. But I'm happy I finally got one. It's been like 70 some odd years or something. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you know. You had the crop scuff, dog. I don't know what you're talking about, Adam. I don't know what you're talking about, but we gotta go. I got some stuff I gotta cover. Anyway, how y'all doing, man? Hopefully y'all doing good on this Saturday or Friday nights. Shout out to everyone who was in the IRL Discord server. Making shit like this. I'll put it up. I'll put it up. Why y'all be doing me like this? Absolutely, Donald. Let's get the pink spandex going. Where is it at? I guess the ninja been crashing out on me. Dude, look, man. That's the wrong one. Where is it at? Is this it? Here you go.
Back, front, back. We're gonna speed this up. If you're not comfortable with popping your ass, all I want is your hands. Boom, 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 boom. But if you can, get in that shit. Come on, 4, 3, good, 2. We call it the ribbit walk. You go ribbit, 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 ribbit. Staying low, lifting and dropping that ass. If you have no space, stay in place and lift up those legs. Santa sleigh, you go Santa sleigh, bring the gifts. Santa sleigh, bring the gifts. Santa sleigh, bring the gifts. Santa sleigh, bring the gifts from the top.
Man, the Henry derangement syndrome it runs rampant, man. It's running rampant through like amongst the plank walkers themselves. They all got it. They all got it, man. And part of them having it is they try to recruit every other people to give it to. Like, you hate Henry? We hate him too. Come on over here. But anyway, we got a lot to get into. Hold on, I got it prepped somewhat. I don't have the YouTube video. Where is it at? It's like Paper Made trailer. Oh, are y'all ready for it? Are y'all here for it? Paper Made trailer.
Black man!
All the values that a black fraternity enhances in our young men can be done through the teachings of the martial arts.
I mean, hey, salute to Michael Jai White though, dog. And they dropped the trailer. Hold on. And they dropped the trailer on whatchamacallit. They dropped the trailer on Juneteenth. There's a lot of stuff they got dropped today. That got dropped. And the Carmelo Anthony evidence list. I was like, that was some diabolical shit right there. What is this? Hold on. I see some Nick drama. Hold on. What is this?
Bro, Nick Kachi pulled up to the court case. You know what I'm saying? To support, her best friend.
Bro.
Nigga, them lawyers were not happy, gang. Bro, Melena's lawyers were not happy at all. Gang, they were like, this nigga was on the stand, like, getting questioned. Do you think it was an okay thing to bring your current girlfriend to your divorce court case. Nick hit him with the, is she in here?
All right, I'll laugh.
Because Shorty wasn't in the court case, bro. Shorty was outside that bitch. That shit was, bro. Man, I'm telling you, I've never had so much fun, bro.
Yeah, we gotta figure out what happened in that courtroom. Anyway, Henry doesn't give these people a break, does he? Look, man, what people, man? What people? Be more specific. I cover a lot of people on this channel. A lot of people. We got like people like my man SJ. He got a message from the original Red Ranger. Oh shit! I'll give y'all a little taste.
Morning. I am getting things going today. I don't know when I'm actually going to post this video, but here it is, morning. Knocking some things out in the world of business. I was doing some reading this morning on, I use something called Kaizen. And Kaizen is every morning I pick 3 things for micro improvements.
Bro. Yo, he need a camera on him 24/7. He need a reality show, man. and people be eating this shit up. They be like, what? He's seen better days. He looks cracked out, bro. He need the Blake Foster hair transplant, dog. Combing that shit up. Everybody knows stand up there, player. And we gotta talk about Daphne, dog. We gotta.
I would be their friend and motivate them. Yeah.
Motivate them
to be their best, the best that they could be. Let's go, baby. Let's go. It's Monday, 5 a.m. Let's get it. until we got to the good spot. Like, okay.
What's the good spot?
Go. There's no ballpark number. Just the best that they can be at their goal.
All right, I know y'all ain't ready for that. Yeah, Paul is banned like 2029. Here's more to keeping Paul off stream. God damn. All right, hold on. Let me pull up the spreadsheet. So we can put you on it. I mean, at least he type in the chat though. Sometime But how you doing, Donald? You working tonight, dog? Just type it in the chat. You working tonight? I got you. Right here. So July 2029. Oh, Donald. All right, I got you. You working tonight, dog? Let's see. SJ Beard is worse than the playoff beard. Are you not? Are you chilling? All right. Well, it's like what, 8 o'clock over there, prime time. All right, let's get your scene up. Yeah, I'm saying.
Oh, it even has a sound that goes nag, 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 bitch, bitch.
Shout out to you. Here's more to keeping Paul off. May he continue to nag, 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 bitch, bitch, bitch. Shout out to one of the best, Henry Resilient. Hey, man, thank you, dog. Appreciate you. What are you doing for Father's Day? You got your son with you? Just type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. You got your son with you this weekend. I got my daughter with me. We got Taekwondo in the morning together. All right. So we got a little bit of stuff to cover. Give me a second. I got to go to my bookmarks. Open link a new tab. I'm not fully prepped because I literally just put my daughter in the bed. Ooh, man. I got some good Father's Day stuff. I know y'all don't want to talk about Daphne. I got a feeling y'all don't. And I think that's all I got. Yeah. Oh, Faison Love. I forgot. Faison Love. Ninja went to jail for child support. I don't. I'm hoping to have him next week. Damn, dog. What do you mean you don't? You should have him on every Father's Day. If there's one day you should have your son, it is Father's Day and your birthday. Father's Day and your birthday. Your daughter does ITF, Chehan, Taekwondo, right? Dog, I couldn't tell you. Answer with no. Answer with no. Answer would know the answer to that. I send them like videos of my daughter doing her stuff. I don't know if he in the chat or I don't think he here. He could be with his kids for Father's Day. 50 Cent, damn, can't pay me. Copy link. Hey, life is ruthless, right? One day you could be on top of the world, and then the next you cannot be on top of the world. And what happens sometimes is when people are on top, they say shit. They punch down, this and that. And they have a lot of choice things to say about other individuals. But life is sometimes cyclical. And Answer said it. No, it's not the style of Taekwondo she does. All right, thanks. And it's just bad. How you can go from making hundreds of thousands of dollars to sitting in jail for unpaid child support. Getting out Father's Day weekend, and your baby mama is literally, what the hell? Why did I do that? You're a baby mom. What the fuck is this?
I was at NostalgiaCon there with Steve Cardenas, Karen Ashley, and we were kind of having a good time. We're just talking about all kinds of different memories. We did the panel.
What? All right. I forgot. Since Austin has me like blocked, is certain things I can't do. I can't bookmark this, but I want to talk about it. All right, fuck it. We'll just start with Austin St. John. Interesting. It's been 30 years since ASJ was on top of the world. ASJ's a moron. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. That dude's a fucking moron. I like the highest caliber.
Man, today was a good day.
All right.
I was at NostalgiaCon there with Steve Cardenas, Karen
I ain't trying to post this ninja video.
Ashley, and we were kind of having a good time. We're just talking.
Control C. Let's see if I circumvented the copy system.
What?
I did. All right, we'll start with Austin St. John. He has me blocked. Yeah, dog. He has me blocked on all this shit. Like most of the people do. It's like it's so stupid. I don't block nobody. I want all my haters to see me. Ex-wife, not blocked. I want them to be consumed with me. That's how I like to keep all of the people, Austin St. John, PPP fraud. Let's see what pops up. Nah, fuck that. Guilty plea. Guilty. It is what it is. Austin St. John plea guilty. Ooh, I forgot they got the legal documents right here. Yeah. All right, let's do Austin St. John first, and then we'll do We'll bounce around. We got a good stream tonight. Who's dumber, Geiger or Blakey? Bro, that's a tough question. Who's dumber, Geiger or Blakey? I gotta go with Blake. Here's why. They are whatchamacallit. Geiger is dumber. Here's why. Geiger is a convicted. Let's do it. Austin St. John. Blake Foster. Let's turn this into a segment. It's a tough question. Oh man. We could really give the fans something to think about. Henry Resilient clips. We'll give the fans something to really ponder on. Like, I never thought about making this a segment, but where is the Blake Foster? Right here. If it plays it. Oh, perfect. It actually played it. All right. And where is Austin St. John Hitler quote? Just get the video. Look, blocked on Facebook. I don't want to have to do my whatchamacallit. I don't want to get on the burner account right now. I might have to though. All right. Look, we're gonna have some fun with it tonight. Just give me a second to pull it up. This is not a planned segment. And then we'll go into the Austin St. John segment. And then we'll do the Legend of White Dragon. Ah, damn, they lighting off fireworks. Austin St. John Hitler. Who's a bigger asshole, Blake or Steve Cardenas? Come on, dog. Where's the video of this fool? Like, Austin St. John Hitler quotes. Like, they giving me everything other than what I want. They giving me the videos I did. Rangers original, Austin St. John here, 90s style, his heart, coming on in this. Like, here, I'll show you. If you Google Austin St. John Hitler, this is what pops up. Bro, I was cooking him. I was flaming him. I was flaming him so hard, dog. This shit is forever. look, Daily Mail. Ninja went viral for it. I can't find it. All right, hold on. Let me do this and do media and see what pops up. But you know, it's like Twitter, so I don't want like nothing pornographic to pop up. Because all it is the articles. I just want the quick quote. This is horrendous. I know it's on here somewhere. Austin St. John responds to his mercy.
So the saga of Austin St. John in 2020 and did some subtweeting. His online team.
I kept bringing it up because for me, I kept waiting to hear, and I don't know why, because you're never going to make somebody.
Shirts has come to a close for now. So if you're unaware of this story, I'll try and give you the quick rundown. On February 26, 2024, Jim Cummings, known for being the voice of Winnie the Pooh and several other characters, featured Austin St. John on his podcast.
Like, it doesn't even show up. Bro, we got to do some better SEO. All right, I'll find it. I'll find it easier. Austin St. John, Blake. This is like bull crap that it didn't pop up right away. I think Blake beat Steve. Let's just see what this Instagram thing is. Cosmic Ranger. Salute to him.
Some Ranger-oriented clothes, and then I'm building a warrior line where I... So I have some...
All right, I got it. Where's the Reddit? Okay. Let's go. I think Blake beat Steve on the asshole meter. I like these. Who is dumber? All right. Let's go. Let's make the clip. So I was posed with the question, who is dumber, Geiger or Blakey? Well, if you guys don't know, Austin St. John's real name is Jason Geiger. And we all know Blakey is Blake Foster, the guy who said F all you F slurs, but come to find out, he made a decent amount of money on OF selling bussy pictures to gay men. So who is dumber? Well, let's look at some of the things both of these people have done. So when it comes to Blakey, this is where he had his infamous F all you F slurs, where he's like dissing the people who supported him the most when he needed money.
So me and her are so cool. We're so cool with all these allegations. She still loves me.
First she told me.
So you have him. You have Blakey saying F all you F slurs right here. Accusation number 1. Accusation number 2, sleeping with Sky when she was underage.
First she told me about Blake, Aaron. I saw all the proof that they pretty much fucked her, like all of them in one night. And kind of knew a lot of things. I blocked Blake. So yeah, I read all her texts and saw her Roan stuff. There's a lot of things she was telling me that was true that I just didn't think.
And also, you know, he doxed me, things like that. But when it comes to Austin St. John, he does himself no favors. For starters, he did commit wire fraud. He attempted to defraud the government, got caught, blamed it on everyone but himself. Never really talked about that trip to Alaska that he 100% took with the money he got from the government. Also, Austin St. John has this epic moment in Power Ranger history. Not where he defeated the monster of the day, but he wanted to highlight one of the biggest monsters to ever walk the earth.
Ranger-oriented clothes, and then I'm building a warrior line where I will go back in history, from pre-Greek days as far back as I can. I'm going to have famous quotes from warriors of all ilks, including the terrible ones. Wow. Hitler was, a demon on steroids, but he had some pretty good one-liners.
I'll be doing.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh, my God. And Austin St. John would actually go viral for saying this exactly. And he got called out by Amy Jo Johnson for it. And he had a lot of backlash. Well, Austin would ultimately put out a video saying he never did that. There was never any Hitler shirts made. He gaslit everybody. Created like a website that did drop shipping and said, see, look at the website. There are no Hitler shirts on it. But the question still begs an answer. Who is dumber, Geiger or Blakey? Me personally, right? Knowing that Austin St. John is a moron and Blakey is about as dumb as a box of rocks. This guy really has the IQ of a cucumber. But when it comes to pure dumbness, I think Austin St. John has to take the cake. But let me explain. You see, Austin St. John is a convicted felon. And people like to minimize that. While people were struggling and while their business were failing, he was busy trying to defraud the government. So for the legitimate people who needed the PPP funds to keep their business afloat, he literally took money from that. So how many businesses closed down because of his $235,000 that he got, which he still owes the government? I'm going to give it to, I know, Blakey is dumb. Blakey may be going through some coming out issues as he was recently, and I am saying this, he was recently, literally, if you will, caught trying to come out. So I see Blake as more of a confused person, if you will, than a dumb person. I mean, he's still dumb, but it's like Dumb and Dumber. You have potentially closeted homophobe versus just stupid. And when we get to this clip, it doesn't get no stupider than becoming a convicted felon and then trying to act like you didn't know what you were doing was illegal when you literally gave someone $170,000 and they ghosted you. And you didn't go to the police because you knew the money you got was through illegal means. And that was what one of the prosecutors had when he was on the stand, along with a bunch of corroborating text messages that they were actually going to go in for round 2. So for me, it has to be Austin St. John, guys. Buy him out. And don't forget the homophobic, making fun of the gay person being alpha, that he couldn't take orders from, the time in the Middle East grifting as people. I literally saw a page where they revered him as a military hero, a literal military hero. And I was like, wait, seriously? They have him as a military hero? Yes. Can someone send me the post of the military hero? I may be able to find it. But when I saw that post, I was like, what the hell is going on out here? And when these things happen, do you think Austin St. John goes up and to say, hey guys, hey, can you you think you could take that post down, or can you remove that military hero stuff? It wasn't like you were making it out to be. Can you take that down? No, he leaves it up there because he panders to people in the military. They come up there and they say, oh, thank you for your service. like what? Like what? I was like, what the hell? What the hell? Hold on, let me see if I can find the Valor first. We got like a stolen Valor GIF or whatever. Where you can see the whatchamacallit. Damn, where is it at? I can't find it now. Oh, I found it. So here is the post right here. Let's take a look at it so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So as you see, it says actor, military hero. Military hero. Oh my Lord. It's Austin St. John, dog. Look, I'm not lying. Military hero. He was in Kuwait. He was stationed in Kuwait, one of the nicest military bases in the Middle East, with the least amount of chances of seeing any type of action. But, and he was contracted by the military. He was never part of the Army, the Marines, anything like that. But this is what happens when people put it, hey, military hero. He could say, oh, I didn't see it. He ain't correcting him. But who do you guys think, man? Do you think it's Blakey? Is Blakey dumber than Austin, or is Austin dumber than Blake? Let me know in the comment section. See you next video. Peace. That was not planned. at all. Changed my mind. From a hero that worked in the Middle East to a felon. Man. He gets the dummy award. Can't vote, can't own firearms, can't work as a medic, can't even go overseas to film the reboot. Loser. Bro. Bro, he was a contract paramedic for the military, and he makes it out to seem like he's Hacksaw Ridge. So let's talk about Austin, man. He was just a medic. He never saw combat. Hey, he's a military hero, man. All right, let's do it. I didn't know the military hero part, bro. Oh man. Camp Afrajan aid station handing out band-aids and taking vitals. That's what someone is saying the extent of his military is. All right. Oh man, you can't make this stuff up if you wanted to. He was contracted paramedic, not even a military medic. Exactly, man. Exactly. I mean, you look, man, I could say it till I'm blue in the face, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be people at his shows that go up to him, see him, and be like, military vetted person. I gotta see what happened to this short I wanted to update of Blake. Where is it at? Because I swear I thought I uploaded it. I'm gonna upload it again. Oh, I gotta go through all the stuff I did today at Cedar Point. Give me a second. It was Blakey walking. Here we go. Done. Blake comes out. All right, the short is getting uploaded. Only 7 months in country. If he's military hero, sky is black.
I'm not even white, by the way. I'm Spanish and Indian, so that's a lie. Do your research, bitch.
What a train wreck. What a train wreck. Maybe I'll update my resume to war hero. Hey, man, if you want to, man, be careful. That's stolen valor. Well, I know you was in the military, but if you want to hype yourself up. All right, let's go. Austin St. John recently cannot get any good press, but for once in his life, he is telling people, I guess, something instead of where he's going to be at.
Morning. I am getting things going today. I don't know when I'm actually going to post this video, but here it is, morning. Knocking some things out in the world of business. I was doing some reading this morning on, I use something called Kaizen. And Kaizen is every morning I pick 3 things for micro improvements, no matter what it is, no matter where I am, whether I'm sick, dead, dying, even if I'm dead, I'm going to get up and do these things. You get my point. Those of you who understand my sarcasm. So this morning it was 150 Mike Tyson push-ups and 300 sit-ups. And then I was going to read on some of the ancients. So
his sarcasm includes that he didn't do this stuff? I'm guessing, right?
This morning I read on Seneca, Epictetus. I read on a few guys like that and came up with some of their most famous writing. I read on some other guys too. And Lao Tzu and Sun Tzu and some of these guys are pretty incredible reads. And then, of course, I did a little reading in the Bible because that's one of my things. Train mind, body, spirit. I hit all 3. Minimum of 10 minutes on each one, even if I'm dead, dying, and exhausted.
Bro.
Stop the cap.
Bro. Why is he so capped out, man? Do you think he did any push-ups or sit-ups today? Do you think he did that?
So I do that every morning. I hit that this morning. And one of the ones that stuck out, again, I've read it 1,000 times, but it hits me different sometimes, is that trying to think of a simple...
You read it 1,000 times. It should be right on the tip of your tongue. What are you doing?
A simple way to put it. I think there's a modern day version of this, but the gist of it is don't concern yourself with what other people think, lest you be their prisoner. And that's kind of a big one for today. 7.9 billion people on the planet. They wake up every day, and most of them don't know that you and I exist. They live somewhere else in the world, even across the street, maybe 2 blocks away, and they don't know you exist. And that's not to say that you and I are not important. That's to say that we're doing other things. They're living their life. They're on different paths. So when it comes to things like social media, where we can be surrounded by people who can be real pricks, why do we care what they think? If they weren't at your graduation, they weren't there when you were born, they weren't there when your family died or graduated or got married, then why put so much weight into what they think of you?
Well, Austin, you put weight into what I think of you, as you took the time to block me. And whenever I come up, I think what was the last thing you said about me that's publicly known? Called me a trash YouTuber. Bro, Austin knows about me. I'm pretty sure his wife know about me. His kids know about me. I think everyone that's on YouTube in close proximity to Austin know about me. And I think they put a lot of weight on the things I have to say.
Write it off and move on. Make no space in your life for negativity. Just don't do it. Instead, surround yourself with lions and watch the world kneel. Much love. See you later today, doing something somewhere. I'm going to try and post more just to be more involved. I haven't even fixed my hair this morning. I'm kind of a hot mess.
Bro, that's not bad hair, dog. He combed that shit up, dog. He fluffed it up. Oh, my Lord. I don't know who is full of it, man. Who is more full of it? Him, Sky, Blake, all of these Power Ranger actors, man. I think they're all like this. It's rare you come across anyone genuine at all.
So that's the point. To hell with what the world thinks. I'm going to be me. And
the underlying message, though, in here is do not care what other people think of you. And you have to live it. You have to embody it. It's one thing to say it, but when you live it, it is so much more powerful, right? Because trust me, the people that think about you, it hurts their soul. Now, let's not forget, right? Austin St. John is the same guy who committed wire fraud when he defrauded the government. And here is him pleading guilty to it with his sign, Jason's Lawrence Geiger right there. But there's more. He is posting a little bit more, even though he has me blocked. There is, I think, is this the new one?
What's going on, man?
What an amazing day at NostalgiaCon in Anaheim, California. I'm so grateful for the incredible fans who came out to share their energy and nostalgia with us. It was truly great reuniting, working with awesome Steve Cardenas and Karen Ashley again. Had such a blast catching up and creating memories together. Yada, yada, yada. Let's just hear what you had to say, dog. We don't care about that. Let's hear it.
Man, today was a good day. I was at NostalgiaCon. There with Steve Cardenas, Karen Ashley, and we were kind of having a good time. We're just talking about all kinds of different memories. We did the panel, and they were asked about their audition process, and I was asked about mine, and we were just like, how different it was. Bro, when...
Who was running the panel at NostalgiaCon that asked this dumb, redundant question that they've answered easily 1,000 times? Who was that? Fine. Was it Legacy of Fluff? Was it him? Bro, no one gives two shit. Well, I'm sure people do. Like, I'm sure there's always some new people like, how was it auditioning? Like, bro, just Google this on the internet, dog.
We both got hired, and the processes we went through that were different and kind of cool, man. So many of us, so many Rangers today, and all of us with.
Now, is this his hair done up? It's the same style.
different experiences and incredible legacies to share with you guys, the fans. So just kind of cool. I'm back in the hotel room. You can see this is outside. I've got like some sort of, I hope there's no party outside my room tonight.
Bro, I don't think there will be.
That won't be much sleep, but I'm excited. So cool stuff. Good day. Signing off for the evening, and just much love and respect to those of you out in the world doing your thing.
Now, here's the thing, right? Austin St. John looks homeless. People, I don't know, man. I don't know. If there were 5 homeless people in a lineup, not at a Power Ranger convention, would people be able to pick them out of the lineup? That's what I truly, honestly want to know. And what was this? Discard.
Talking about all kinds.
Now, Austin St. John's, he mostly posts, like if you go through like all his media, right? Let's just go through his media, right? He mostly just says, hey, I'm in this city. Come check me out.
What's going on, Nashville? I'm coming your way to GalaxyCon this weekend. I'm going to be talking about Power Rangers. Going to be talking.
I was like, every post of his is the same.
What's going on, man? Austin St. John, Jason, the original Red Ranger here. I'm pumped up. I'm coming to the Pixel Gallery in Cocoa Beach, Florida.
I mean, this is most of it. It's just announcements. Hey, everybody.
What's going on, man? Austin St. John.
I just like, bro, like what I would love, right? And what they all should do is stop this. Let it be the footnote.
What's going on, man? Austin St. John, Jason, the original Red Ranger here. I'm pumped up. February 21st, 22nd, I'm going to be coming to the Choctaw Convention Center in Durant, Oklahoma.
You see it? It's every post. Hey, guys, I just want to let you guys know I'm going to be here. There's no type of person. There's no personality to his shit. And there goes his hair again. That's his style, guys. I think he's bought up top. And to combat that, he either wears a hat or just comb it up to make it look like it's more volume than it is. But there you go, man. Austin St. John got me fucking blocked. And he's coming on Inside Success. What? Rangers, Austin St. John, Hill, the 90s hit stop. Snapchat hits hard. Morphin Cause, Zordon Battles, Unbreakable Spirit, The Power Never Fades, Just Drop Raw, Never Before Seen interview footage with Inside Success TV answering questions I've never tackled before. Real talk on fame, falls, resilience, and reinvention. It looks like it'd be like on some random website that's not YouTube. Don't sleep on this. Fear is missing out. I think what happens is people are like, oh, they get sold on like, oh, we're going to have an exclusive Austin St. John interview with never before answered questions. Yeah, right, dog. Unless he's talking about his PPP shit, it's probably questions he's always answered. Play victim. Yada, yada, yada. But hey, let me know what y'all think of Austin St. John's words of wisdom and him linking up with Hide the Money, Karen Ashley, and creepy Uncle Steve. See you in the next video. Peace. All right, let's try to go to this. I gotta do it like this because I don't want to. Let's see if we can find it on this website. Are they trying to launch like a streaming service? You gotta sign in. Are you fucking serious? Yeah, dog. I'm not going to give this website no promo. St. John. It is up here. Let's see if we can watch it. Oh, shit, we can. Y'all want to watch it? Y'all game? This episode is associated content property and may not be reproduced, redistributed, or broadcast without express written permission. Views and opinion of the guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of the Producers Network. Artificial intelligence tools have been used in parts of the production to enhance viewer experience. All right, let's see.
myself and my castmates.
All right, here I gotta watch it a certain way. Give me a second.
And he was the guy everyone else wanted to.
Give me a second.
Be like, and I knew
because Brett gonna be like, did you give Henry permission to do this? You should copyright claim him. Fucking losers. Dog. All my fucking losers, dog. They just be so mad they not part of it anymore. Give me a second. You got to do it like with the Breakfast Club. Just do audio only. It's it's only like 3 minutes, or it's like 30 minutes. Look, we'll get to this later. All right, we'll watch like 5 minutes of it. Give me a second. Let's see if it's any good first, because I feel like it's fluff. Because I would hate to invest 30 minutes into this fluff ass shit. No lie, I would hate to invest 30 minutes into this fluff. I'll be pissed off. He's trying to scam people like it's early 2000s. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, you never know. All right, so that's how we got to do it.
in class. I learned from my parents I can accomplish of a U.S. Marine.
Produced by Rudy Waver. This is like a real episode.
Started in Roswell.
All right. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Give me a second.
New Mexico as the son of a U.S. Marine. I traveled the world. I watched my father go from enlisted to becoming an officer.
All right, hold on. I feel like this is like bad content because I feel like this is gonna be some shit.
Military brat, Austin had to
U.S. Marine.
Yeah, it's fucking AI.
Down to the next.
Yeah, it's definitely some AI shit.
Growing up.
All right, here we go. This is like some overproduced AI. Looks like AI on the editing, but interview with Austin St. John. Let's hear him out.
The military.
Oh, fair use.
Brad, Austin had to move from one base town to the next. Martial arts became the one thing that stayed consistent in his life.
My life started in Roswell, New Mexico as a son of a U.S. Marine. I traveled the world. I watched my father go from enlisted to becoming an officer. I watched my mother. She was one of the first female police officers. In the 1970s, it was just unheard of. Women weren't allowed. So both of my parents had an immense amount of fortitude. I very quickly became...
There's this same shit we've all heard before. So this is some false advertisement on his part saying he's tackling never before answered questions out the gate. It's stuff we've already heard.
To the fact that people were in and out of my life. I saw different cultures. It gave me a scope of the world you can't get in a book in class. I learned from my parents I can accomplish whatever I set my mind at.
AI image of random ninja in a desert in a goddamn gi. Look. It's fucking AI. So like what happens with these programs, you could do AI B-roll, and I've done them before on my shorts or whatever. Like if you, well, it's not AI. Let's see. The B-roll, it takes it, the AI inserts the B-roll, but it's usually like real footage that they find somewhere else. But I think this is AI generated footage, as when do you have a ninja in a gi looks to be, he went from like, is that sand or is this ninja walking on water, dog?
As a young boy, I had Chuck Norris and you had Rambo and you have all these alpha male figures out there. And my dad was literally the beast that I was convinced could take them all. He came home and his uniform was sharp and he was rigid and he would make plans and he would execute it. He was an officer and a gentleman, and he was the guy everyone else wanted to be like. And I knew I wanted to be exactly like that. Get with me or get the hell out of my way. I'm good with either one.
Bro, Austin just stay capped out, dog. He's like one of the most full of shit people walking the earth.
far as the martial arts world, he was my first introduction. It was Kinpaul. It's the martial arts, the discipline, the fortitude, the consistency, the efforts, the defeats, the knockdowns, the get-ups, the come back and do it again, the face your fear. Yes, you're going to get hit, and then you come back to get hit again, and then you learn you can take it. All of it was essential for building the character and the indomitable spirit that I have today, as was my mother, as one of the strongest female characters I've ever met in my life. Immeasurable, the impact my father and mother had on my life.
Okay, so far, nothing new here.
It was martial arts, discipline, sports, education, school, grades, responsibility, and respect. It was, I couldn't get a black belt in this studio because I was only there 6 months. But instead of that being a problem, it gave me another set of skills. So when I went to the next dojo or dojang or under the next sifu or professor anywhere in the world, I immediately became very good at adapting to whatever he had to teach.
So I'm guessing it's believed that Marie Owens to be one of the very first women appointed as a policewoman, not Austin St. John's mom, who served in the Chicago Police Department as early as 1891 to enforce child labor and welfare laws. She wasn't the first in the 70s. Okay, there you go. Austin St. John fact check right there.
I began to pull these things together. I knew I wanted to be an incredible fighter. I knew I wanted to be in the martial arts. I knew I wanted to be educated. I just didn't want to be told how to be educated. I was not I'm still not a conformist. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. It's not going to go well for you.
Hey, how well did it go when the government was like, give me your passport? Yo, how well was it when the government told you, hey, you owe us $235,000. Yeah, but I gave the other guy 170, he never gave it back. There was like,
Shut up, bitch.
we don't give two shits what you did with the money. We gave you $235,000. You are responsible for that debt, not the other guy. Yo dumbass. Run us our bread. Run us our bread expeditiously. Get your ass out there and do convention after convention, hike up the price. We really don't give a fuck. We just want our money by Monday.
And sometimes that means I had to learn a hard lesson. And as a teenager, I did. I was a rebel without a cause. I wanted to be a tough guy. And I got pretty good. I got really good at fighting. And then I got into Power Rangers after my teen years. And I was working around some of the greatest martial artists I had ever met.
Hey, tell us about the time you beat up the 3 black guys or brown guys who tried to sue you and lost. Bro, I want to hear those stories. Jason the Red Ranger is this new chapter.
After years of training in martial arts, Austin made a decision that would change his life and put him behind the mask of one of the most legendary heroes of a generation.
After high school, I dropped out my junior year to take...
Bro, you got to see this. They just did like a close-up.
That would change his life and put him behind the mask of one of the most legendary heroes.
What the fuck is this, dog? This is what I'm talking about. This is when you do this is the AI B-roll. I think this is AI generated B-roll. Mine uses AI to insert real clips, as you see in some of like a couple of my shorts. This shit is generate. What does this look like? It doesn't look like a Red Ranger mask. I'll tell you that.
Heroes of a generation.
After high school, I dropped out my junior year to take the job on Power Rangers.
Yo, take the plea deal, ASJ, right away, sir.
That's a truthful statement.
Hey, you know what's so ironic? That Court Newman, who actually took it to trial, he got the same sentence as Austin St. John, like 5 years probation. Let me see if I can find it. Look, here go his sentence. Here go his sentence, dog. I'm about to show y'all. So look, this is Court Newman's whatchamacallit. This was his after he got found guilty of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, conspiracy to commit money laundering. Right? This is Court Newman. This is the guy Austin St. John took the stand against. Was like, it was him, Your Honor. He did it. That was his fault. He was found guilty on the counts after a plea of not guilty, so he can maintain his innocence. This ninja got the same shit Austin got. You are hereby sentenced to 5 years probation. Bro ratted for nothing, dog. He ratted for nothing. Oh shit, dog. Labeling of a rat is a lifetime scar, man. Like, how does it feel, right? To get on the stand, to turn your back on your quote unquote friend, point him out to quote unquote try to save your ass, and y'all both got probation. Hey, at least you know Austin gonna snitch. At least you know his shit. Let's get back to this this riveting interview.
And my father was not pleased. Oh man, can you imagine an officer and a gentleman, old school Marine? You're gonna do what? You're gonna drop out? Didn't I teach you better than, I mean, the disapproval had very few words attached to it, but it was visceral. Once I got past that, I dropped out of high school, took the job, ended up on a massive show, Global Tsunami, being cast as Jason the Red Ranger.
Bro, why do they keep doing this AI plastic cutaway? What is this? They should look, man. They should be like, yo, Henry, we're going to reach out to you, man.
Depending on who I talked to, I'm told there were thousands upon thousands. I've heard numbers as high as 10,000 people that came to the audition. David Yost, the Blue Ranger, tried out for the Red Ranger. Jason Frank, the Green Ranger, tried out for the Red Ranger. And for whatever reason, they picked this guy. So what was it like going from...
I believe when Jason David Frank tried out for quote unquote the Red Ranger, the lead, he tried out for the role Victor, who was supposed to be the Red Ranger. And the only way you're going to find this is if you read like the true history of Power Rangers in a book. No lie.
An unknown to countless countries, every continent, as not just someone to be known, but someone to be looked up to, someone who was providing inspiration, someone who couldn't go anywhere. What was that like? Crazy. Because it was overnight. At least it felt overnight. The whole first season, we were booked for 40. They added another 20. We filmed 60 episodes in 1 year. That is unheard of in the industry.
I hate when they say that 60 episodes in 1 year. Remember the action was they filmed anytime they was in a suit, it was just ADR. Anytime there was a suit, ADR. That's all it was. Suit, ADR.
It was 5 days a week, 12 to 15, 16 hours a day. So I had no time to be in the public. I didn't have a lot of time outdoors. I had martial arts, which gave me a lot of confidence. I thought, well, I can do all this and they've cast me, so I must be okay. But inside I was dying. I remember walking onto set the very first day for the original unaired pilot. That's what they call it now. I had never seen what happens behind the scenes on a movie set. The army of people it takes to make that happen, enormous.
I'm just not catching, like, we're 7 minutes in. It's nothing been new for us, I don't think. Have y'all heard anything new? Shout out to Dono Nevitt. Axe got hit by a dumpstick. ASJ got hit by a dumpstick and never recovered. Facts.
That's a truthful statement.
Facts.
What I didn't know was how intimidating it would be, because everyone on set had infinitely more experience than I did. The other actors, all of the crew, makeup, wardrobe, producers, everybody on set. The cockroaches had been on more sets than I had, and I had to keep up with all of this talent and knowledge. It was immense pressure, and it was exhausting because of the film hours. It was tiring because of the physical training.
Insert AI ninja doing sit-ups, dog. Oh man, it's like Inside Success. Y'all should have been like, "Hey, we got Austin St. John for 30 minutes, Henry. What questions should we ask him?" I'm like, "Okay, let me help you guys. Let's get him. Let's get you like a solid interview that's going to drive traffic to your website." Like this is not it. Hopefully they didn't pay him too much for this.
I was built like a tank. I was 5'9", 190 pounds, and a brick. I didn't fly well, but I hit hard. And different styles. My training regimen was insane, especially when I came back as the Gold Ranger. My abs had abs.
He said his abs had abs. Oh shit. All right, we gotta look this up. Austin St. John, Go Ranger shirtless. Let's see. I forgot. It was a gay dude that be doing some Austin St. John shit. I can't risk that ninja popping up on the scene and shit. See, look, I was right. Look, I was right, dog. Like, I remember because look, the gay dude then popped up. Now he is clothed, but he is here. He is here, dog. He right here, dog. He right there. It's like when you just know, you're like, whoa. We can't just be Googling Austin St. John shirtless. Maybe I can't I can't verify the ab theory. Let's just take him at his word. All right, let's get back to this shit. I kind of want to get through it, man. Like, this shit's so bad.
It was ridiculous. So I had to figure out really quick how to not let fear of the unknown.
All right, we're just about to skip some of this stuff because it's just like, I don't care about this. I want to see if he addressed the PPP stuff or if he just glossed over it, that the fact he a convicted felon.
Paralyze me and keep me from improving. For that, I have the greatest of respect and gratitude to each and every one of you. So you want to understand the Ki. Where did I come up with the Ki that was all over Power Rangers, that became famous? First thing you need to understand is...
Wait, he came up with the Ki? All right. Okay, man. There's no one here to refute it, right? Who's going to refute it? Who's going to refute it? I can't. I wasn't there.
What is a Ki? Its design purpose was to be a psychological and energetic attack on your opponent. The principle behind the push and the energy is that needs to strike you before I do. And that is the point to the Ki. So the Ki for me with Jason, it was never something that was meant to sound cool. It was meant to project and land and shake the people in front of me. And this is what I did with It's Morphin' Time. This is why people always remember Jason's It's Morphin' Time. It was never just It's Morphin' Time. It comes from your Donjun and it is projected. And when you do that successfully, you move mountains. He needed to...
Bro,
It's Morphin' Time. It was never just It's Morphin' Time. It comes from your Donjun and it is projected. And when you do...
Yeah. I'm not lying. He made the hand motions, dog. He was like, it's come from your Donjun, it's projected. I think they literally just put this ninja with like 3 cameras around him and just was like, talk. It's nothing new here. There's no questions being proposed to him.
Do that successfully, you move mountains. He needed to have a defining moment. Something
like, hold on, we'll do a new screenshot so y'all can see. Like this ninja dog. This is Mr. Cappity Cap. Maybe I'll link it when I clip it. Or whatever. We'll see. Oh man, you gotta see this, man. This shit is wild. Here, I'll post a link in the comment section. So if y'all want to go support Inside Success, have at it.
Thing that took him from being always calm, always the rock, to here comes hell and all of Dante's Inferno with it. And that's what I made It's Morphin' Time. When I put out It's Morphin' Time, it was a Ki attached to a line. It's Morphin' Time!
He said, please stop. I would rather listen to Brett talk. All right, hold on. Let's hear his Morphin' Time.
Dante's Inferno with it. And that's what I made It's Morphin' Time. When I put out It's Morphin' Time, it was a Ki attached to a line. It's Morphin' Time! Projected.
It don't got this. It ain't hitting the same.
And that's what I made.
It's not hitting the same, brother.
It's Morphin' Time. When I put out It's Morphin' Time, it was a Ki attached to a line. It's Morphin' Time! Projected. Pushed. It was meant to feel. You were meant to feel it, not just hear it. And that was the purpose, the Ki and the persona behind Jason and his strikes.
Behind the Mask now, new chapter, guys. We only got we 10 minutes in. It looked like we got 12 minutes left. Steven Seagal type behavior. I mean, y'all not missing nothing. It's just him talking in his chair.
After creating a world-renowned icon, Austin realized behind the scenes that the show's success had come at a high price.
When we signed the original contract, it incorporated unknown, ever-continuing episodes, in perpetuity throughout the universe forever, the use of my likeness, and at least 3 films. The show was at...
No, dog. Now he's just lying, right? The original contract didn't have any 3 films attached to it. You see, who's doing the interview? Like, come on, Austin. Like, dog, the second contract had the 3 films attached to it. Like, what are we doing, man? Like, this is what I'm telling you, man. All of these Power Rangers, they never go on any interview. They never are interviewed by anyone who is knowledgeable of them, who is knowledgeable of what they put out online. And he can get away with saying, hey, the original contract was for this, unlimited episodes in 3 movies. Like, let's just listen to him, dog.
Unknown, ever continuing.
Austin realized behind the scenes that the show's success had come at a high price.
When we signed the original contract, it incorporated unknown, ever continuing episodes in perpetuity throughout the universe forever, the use of my likeness, and at least 3 films.
Who signs a contract for unlimited episodes? This was bro. See, if I wasn't here to explain this, he would just get this shit off. He'd be like, yeah, we signed a contract for unlimited episodes in 3 movies.
Nope.
The show was at and had been at its pinnacle for I don't even know how long. It was everywhere. And I began to figure out that they were screwing us over, that they were paying us horrible. Some of my episodic pay per episode after taxes was $611.22. Even in the 90s, that's crap. I had decisions to make. And I'm one of these guys. Once
he shot 60 episodes in 1 year, right? 60, what did he say? $611 time. He said this was after taxes, $36,000. But didn't they get a pay bump too? Pretty sure they got a pay bump for the second season. But that was the lowest end.
Once I make a decision, I'm no holds barred. I went to everybody and I said, I'm going to walk off the show. I'm going to tell them that they need to pay everybody union wages, including the crew, or I'm going to walk. Who's with me? I went to each of the Rangers. They all agreed. And I went up and I spoke with the producers, told them what the deal was. And then I went to all the Rangers, said, okay, today's the day I'm walking off set. Who's with me? And in the end, Jason, Frank, Amy, and Tweed decided to stay.
Wait. You just said Jason, Amy, and Tweed decided to stay. Bro. What the fuck? Bro. Yo.
Deal was, and then I went to all the...
Look, this is him saying it. This is from the horse's mouth, man. This is revisionist history. This is how you just lose all credibility. No, I was a mistake. I meant to say David Yost.
Nope.
Ranger said, okay, today's the day I'm walking off set. Who's with me? And in the end, Jason, Frank, Amy, and Tweed decided to stay. I will never know what their reasons were, whatever it was. Pay wasn't right. The treatment wasn't right. It wasn't right. So I stuck to my guns and I walked. And I don't think they thought that any of the other cast members would have the courage to walk with me. And Walter and Twee most certainly did.
Wait, I thought Twee stayed. So imagine this, right? Imagine you're a Power Ranger fan, and this is the first time you're seeing Austin St. John do an interview. And you're like, wait, you just said Twee stayed. Now you're saying she left with you? You'd be like, what? Which one is it, man? Twee stayed or Twee left? You're like, oh, I didn't take my medicine today.
And it's not that it wasn't terrifying, because it was. And then they began filming without us and brought in body doubles and other things. I think the idea was I would like to have gone back, but I absolutely never, not one time, have regretted sticking to my guns and walking off the show.
Bro, you wish you would have did the movie, right? Was he one of the guys who said he would have did the movie? Walter for sure regrets not doing the movie, but look, they show some random ninja in the desert walking with cars right here. This is how you know it's like AI generated and not like a just B-roll from the internet. But yeah, whatever.
And I'm proud of what I did. And I think the world is proud of what we stood for. That's a bit of the dark side. But I'll tell you this, it can never possibly overshadow the inspiration that each and every character on the show provided to the world. I have nothing but respect for those on the show. I have nothing but respect for everything we all accomplished, including all of the Rangers. We just got there on different paths.
A new beginning.
Stripped of fame and security, Austin had to rebuild his life from the ground up.
Look, Austin rebuilding his life. Who's this ninja? Wearing all black, bro. It looked like he about to go shoot up something.
I was a poor actor, teenage boy trying to survive, and then I ended up homeless.
Homeless? Yeah, it happens, dog.
That really taught me some very key things that I had never had the opportunity to learn, like what freedom really is. No rent, no mortgage, no phone bill, nothing. I had my dog and my car, and I
Shit, the dog that saved his life, dog. Where's that guy at?
slept in a dried out riverbed.
Well, you know he in heaven. Because all dogs go to heaven. Shit, dog, I'm so stupid, ain't I? All right, forget y'all.
In Arizona. And then I went to a dojo, Foothills Karate Studio with Master Allen. And I built a kickboxing program for him, and he taught me Machado-style grappling. Then I bounced at a nightclub called the Outback in Tucson. And then I bounced at a topless bar in Tucson. A friend of mine was like, hey, I got a spare bedroom, come crash in there.
Wait, the Outback in Tucson? It was a club? Tucson, Arizona, right? Gotta be Tucson, AZ. Yeah, I guess he was. It was. Okay, so we got to fact check him. It was a club in Outback. Here, I found it right here. The Outback nightclub was a popular large downtown Tucson club that played loud dance music during the 90s. It later rebranded as Metro. So just a little fact check, just a little fact checky check. Just a little fact check.
And I began the rebuilding process. Lessons that are invaluable. I started hearing the lessons of my past from my father and my mother. You gotta go to college, gotta go to college, gotta go to college. And so I thought, okay, all right, fine. So I started San Antonio Community College with my undergrad, hated it. Finally got off the streets, and then I went back to another community college and started getting more of my undergrad done because I began to understand this forced education thing, it's there for a reason. So I went through my undergrad, and then I was bartending and waiting tables, and I started a physical training company, and I was training people. I had clients, and then I was like, okay, let me figure this out. Volunteered as a firefighter, paramedic, started as an EMT basic, and then went through that. And I was working and learning and working with incredible medics who taught me a lot. And I decided, you know what, I could do more. Let me move on to the next step. So more and more education. And then I learned about these things called paramedics. And these were the guys, everybody got out of their way. Somebody was sick and a paramedic walked in the room, everything stopped. These were the guys. And I thought, there's no reason why I can't do that. And there's no reason why I can't do this. And then I began to love and appreciate education because I was doing stuff I wanted to do, stuff that was important to me.
Bro, can we get to him saying Hacksaw Ridge? Like he was saving people on the battlefield. That's what I literally want him to say that. You have no idea what he's going to say.
Stuff that I found valuable, next level. And then I was contracting, and then I was overseas in the Middle East, and I was attached to Army and Naval and Marine Corps operations as a medic in countries most people had never heard of.
There you go. You see the language he uses? I was attached to military operations as a medic.
Was contracting, and then I was overseas in the Middle East, and I was attached to Army and Naval and Marine Corps operations as a medic in countries most people had never heard of. I spent 4 years there, and I learned a lot, and I did a lot, and I'm proud of all of it. All of it provided lessons. It just never stops.
Yo, they literally have Hacksaw Ridge-esque B-roll. I'm not lying. You gotta be like, bro, let's see if we can get some different images.
4 years there. And I learned a lot, and I did a lot, and I'm proud of all of it. All of it provided lessons.
Look, Hacksaw Ridge. So imagine this, right? You see this, you're like, wait, he was Hacksaw Ridge? He was Hacksaw Ridge? He was applying tourniquets to people on the battlefield? That's why you have to you got to be weary of the editing, man. That's just be like, someone is going to believe this. It could be like someone who is a veteran could see this, like, oh my God, I got to go support him. He was attached to military in the Middle East. And you got this B-roll making him look like Hacksaw Ridge. Now what?
It just never stops. This is the point to life and experience and education. If you're humble enough to accept knowledge and surround yourself with smarter people, you can't help but move upwards and onwards. The things you can accomplish are never ending. So,
bro, Andrew Garfield played Austin St. John. That's hilarious.
I picked up a degree, my bachelor's in sports science health studies, and then my next degree, I picked up in emergency medicine. Right now, I'm looking into a doctorate in natural medicine because why not?
Wait, what? What? Bro?
Degree, my bachelor's.
He's about to get his doctorate? Oh, no. Come on, man. Tell me we didn't find gold, dog. The king of cap, Austin St. John.
Sports science health studies, and then my next degree I picked up in emergency medicine. Right now I'm looking into a doctorate in natural medicine because why not? I will never stop becoming more educated in the things that I enjoy or want to know more about. I hope you never do either.
Crafty new legends. All right, I think we could probably stop it.
So what am I up to today? Current projects. Number one, I'm always planning. I'm always developing. I'm always creating. I'm always educating. I am always tradecraft improving for a better tomorrow than I have today. Hands down, rule number one. Projects I have going on today. Mighty Morning Coffee is the one I am working on
This is why he looks homeless, to promote this coffee brand.
Most right now that is a new project. But just to put out regular coffee, what I really want to do is put out nootropic coffee. I want to be able to throw in the mushrooms and other nootropics, coconut oil, and other things.
Okay, you want to get you high on your morning coffee. Okay.
That give you the sharp mental side without the caffeine jitters. But I'm going to offer both. The research is done, the team is built, the lions are on the path, and we are executing, and I'm excited. Next one, every day, this one's been going on 11 years, St. John Enterprises. You can go to...
Yeah, St. John Enterprises is the same company used to defraud the government. It's still there.
AustinSt.John.biz, B-I-Z. That is where you can get signed, autographed 8x10s. You can see other paraphernalia that are a part of cool things that might work with super cool people out there I've met. There is ASJ Comics, and this is based on something that is another something I've created for.
Okay, we already know about the comic.
It's called Redemption Comics, which you can find at asjcomics.com. Evil lands in the earth, and he's got druids, cannibals, scavengers, ancient bloodlines, bedtime story. I've received a minimum of 4 times the ask for the Kickstarter. It has been wildly successful from the beginning. I'm going to finish book 12 here very soon, put 1 through 12 into a graphic novel, and I'm going to create the most epic animated series you guys can't even conceive of. It's going to be awesome. I can't.
All right, so he's going to launch the coffee brand, get his doctorate, and launch the most epic animated comic series you've ever seen.
Wait. So I think one of the coolest things to happen to me was 8-9 years ago. I met with a guy by the name of David Blair and his wife Olivia Blair, who came to me in San Francisco. I was there for an appearance meeting fans, and they reached out to me. They were looking for a celebrity to bring into a streaming network that they were going to build, and he's like, I know for the last 8 years we built.
Okay, he's about to plug fan word.
And we excel at it. Cookie cutter. We are hyper informed in everything we do before we even sit down.
Bro is full of shit, dog. I've never seen someone so fucking full of shit. ASJ gonna be in debt like the quartering when he created the coffee brand. See, here's the thing, Deoxy. The quartering was really trying to make money off the coffee. I think Austin St. John is just putting, like, you come to Deoxy's Coffee and you say, hey, Deoxy, I want a coffee. And Deoxy's like, look, we'll sell you any coffee you want. He's like, well, I want to sell kind of like my own coffee. You got like some special shit? Like, yeah, I could just, our regular coffee, we can call it ASJ coffee and we could send it. We do drop shipping. How about that? We do all the shipping. We do all of the packaging and all that stuff. And you get 20-30% for bringing us the business. I don't think Austin is out there going to purchase some coffee fields or whatever and own like some huge label processing thing at the house. I don't think he's investing in equipment like the quartering, I want to say, did, right? So he's just, it's like me and my shirts. Yeah, man, the resilient wear is going to be the next latest and greatest thing out there. It's going to be the best shirts with the best quality. Dog, I don't own nothing. I get, let's see what I think the shirts are like $20 or something. And I think I get $6. So I get $6 for every $20 shirt that's sold. So 6 divided by 20. Looks like I'm getting 30%. 30% of shirt purchases. So there you go. It's something like that. I imagine he's getting something. But yeah, let's finish this strong.
To have a face-to-face with the client, and we do it by leading from the front, showing them the right way, especially in today's emerging markets of AI, which is insane. Quantum computing right around the corner. Huge. Every customer is special. So that's at Fanword, FA into a company that's going to make you
challenges. Austin reflects on what it truly takes to succeed.
You have two different kinds of people. Analysis through paralysis oriented. They don't know what to do, so they don't do.
Bro, he ain't touch on any of the PPP stuff. No beef with JDF. This is nothing new.
Are go-getters. Very little.
This is a waste of y'all time.
To target. Sometimes you have to hire. Do your due diligence. The time you make the best decision. You can't make mistakes, and you will continue to grow and accomplish great things. But you got to be malleable, and you have to learn. And you
this will be adaptable
from becoming great.
The original Red Ranger.
Being legacy and family. That's one of my tribes. The tribe I married into. I have the tribe I was born into. My father, my mother, and my bloodline. And then I have my third tribe, which are the inner circle. My lions. The people who are part of everything I do that has led me to create the legacy.
Bro, you're surrounded by fucking hyenas, dog. You're not surrounded by lions. You're surrounded by like bottom feeders.
This is what I have done. No limit to the things you can accomplish together directly. Of tens of millions, hundreds of millions that watched the show over the last 33 years. And these things that because I believe in you, carried me through. I never.
All right, dog. There go that Hacksaw Ridge story by Austin St. John. Through Inside for Success .tv. It looks to be like some streaming service. Banking on Austin St. John to get it off with an interview where he just basically said everything we've already known about him. I'm not sure this is going to be it. But let me know what you think in the comment section. See you in the next video. Peace. All right, let's do the Legend of the White Dragon update. Where is it at? Look at this, dog. A post and delete. Oh, we gotta get the video of the Kickstarter that's popping. Somewhat. All right. I got it. I see everybody. It's Saturday night. People quiet. All right. Let's do the Legend of the White Dragon. The Austin St. John stuff was not part of the program. Was not part of the program. We got to do the Jelly Roll shit and Phase on Love, but we got to do whatchamacallit. We got to do the Legend of the White Dragon. Legend of the White Dragon updates. I guess this guy covered him. I don't even know who John Dale Aaron is, but Starscream did. He said this about this ninja.
Why did the Supergirl actress dress like a dude at the event?
I don't know, John. Why did you beat your wife? Don't worry, we'll wait.
Why did the super...
Bro, this video has 8 million likes. How many plays do you think it has? Oh, shit. Hey, shout out to everyone following me on TikTok. We'll get back to regular uploads soon. Probably come Sunday. Wait, what? What is this? Answer, you trying to give me this show? All right. I know Answer got like a thing with Austin St. John. All right, anyway. Legend of the White Dragon update for all you poor souls that donated to Legend of the White Dragon. How do you feel? How do you feel knowing that the Kickstarter for Superpower Beatdown are getting their rewards? Oh shit. When I saw that shit, I was just like, damn, dog. Damn. Holy. Like, hey guys, I'm human. I'm taking care of my grandma. Like, dude, no one cares, dog. No one cares. What is this? Sneak peek members only 1 month ago. Where's his live streams at? Has he been doing his members live streams? This was 4 weeks ago. This was 3 months ago. Did the live streams fall off? all his $50 a month people. Am I a member still on this goddamn channel? I fucking hope not. I'm on my main channel. I'll have to check, make sure that shit canceled. May your money rest in peace. Bro. Hold on, man. Hold on. I gotta go to my Instagram because I gotta find it. Give me a second. And we didn't even promo Johnny Young Bosch film on Amazon. Little free promo. Where is it? Hold on. Jason Font. Let's go to this Ninja page. Where is the video at, Ninja? I saw the short. Did y'all see it? Of him like, hey, we're signing. Or was it on Legend of the White Dragons page? God. Or fucking Bat in the Sun Instagram. Or was it a story? These guys are crafty. Crafty, sneaky little sneaky mofos. Yeah, here we go. I got it. I got y'all. This is fucked up on so many levels. So many levels. Where's the post and deletes? Did I put the post and delete up there? Hold on. So like it's so much stuff that happened. And when it happens, I have to screenshot it because if I don't, people delete it. They literally delete that shit. I should be like, hey, don't be deleting that shit. You said the whatchamacallit was coming out. Iron Lung. I'm just checking the comment section. See if any new Porsos. Just Carl right there. And Iron Lung, okay. All right, let's build the clip. This was a slip up. Oh. Where is anyone in the Power Rangers tab got the original post of Aaron promoting this goddamn guy's page? I got it. Open media link right there. He since has deleted this shit. Aaron's a fucking moron too. Let me check something. Bat in the Sun. I'm just building this clip real quick. But we cruising. We doing all right. We doing all right on time. God damn, dog. People be messaging me on Facebook. What is this? This ninja doing it? No comments. Yo. Okay, we got more. Copy link. I guess he's about to send out all the superpower beatdown shit for all the Porsos who donated. Put like a 1 in the chat if you did. Let's see if we can find the font shit. All right, this might be better for us. Copy link. All right, boom. We can get rid of that now. We got this one. Fonts, this. Don't need that. He endorsed this guy. This is the guy. Legend of the White Dragon. Kickstarter. Boom, 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 boom. We don't really need that. Seemed like that shit then fell off. Or is one due? He said like the 3rd Wednesday of every month, right? Have we had 3 Wednesdays? We definitely had 3 Wednesdays. So he missed the stream. Oh shit, dog. First Legends Live. Remember this? Open link in new tab.
So that's gonna be kind of exciting and just going over different.
Remember, like this guy's just so full of shit. I don't know how people don't see it. The update is grandmother went to the hospital and wants everyone to know you never know what people are going through behind the scenes talk. I don't like, what does that mean? Everyone got life problems, dog. Everyone has problems. Everybody going through something. I don't give a fuck. Grandma's going in the hospital, guys, so I can't fulfill my obligations. Yeah, all right, man. Cool. Take a sick day. I don't know. Maybe I'm just different. Or maybe I just got no sympathy or empathy. Whatever. That was the update. Oh, but you know what? He did say some shit at the end of the update. We'll go to it. Open link in new tab. Just some fucking lip service for all of the people who can't read between the lines.
The family came in.
Wait. Oh, as a members only. Wait, am I a part of this? Okay, no. Let's switch accounts. I think my personal one will pop up. Yeah, it does pop up. That's why I knew. I was like, let me do it the right way. Yeah, I guess I'm not a member. Which, you know, like, thank God. Or maybe I'm blocked. I don't know. The Breakfast Club really thought they can get away with this. Poetic Flacco cooking. All right. He did say some shit at the end of this. Dog, I'm not paying to subscribe to this fucking dumbass channel.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Superheroes. When you choose to kind of show my life because so much. But don't worry, though. The beatdown is well enough.
There we go, right there. There we go. Back to business. Someone covered the I'm not gay story. Oh my God. That's actually a good story. A dude killed another dude. He said it was road rage. And it was like, bro, you had a relationship with this guy. He's like, no, I'm not gay. It's like, hit him with the Blake Foster, like, I'm not gay. I just sell pussy pictures. He'd be like, how do you live with yourself, sir? All right, I think we got everything. Everything's in order, ready to go. Water. Shout out to all 55 of y'all up here on a Friday night. I think it's mostly haters, though, in the chat watching. Like, is he going to talk about me today? My effing grandma, Shonky. No one cares. Who fucking cares?
Who fucking cares, bitch?
All right, anyway. Let's get to it, guys. Chillin', bro. So faded. There's no comment. There's no coming back for Blake. He was slanging it in the mirror, dog. Bro, the fact he came out and said F all you F slurs, like, bro, them your people. Yo, people, dog. Blake Foster was probably one misconvention away from grabbing his ankles for another man. He was probably scamming one Power Ranger fan away. Like, shit, thank God my man sold his car and gave me the proceeds. Because I was about to offer one-on-one meetings on OF. Oh, man, some guys out there like that, man. Gay for pay ninjas. All right, let's get it, guys. Legend of the White Dragon is still delayed. I mean, if you guys donated to the Kickstarter, good luck on getting your rewards. But if you donated to the Superpower Beatdown, guess what, guys? Those rewards are coming. They're working on them right now.
Hey, everybody, it's Jason Fond here as Batman, here to sign a bunch of pictures by myself and Peter Jang. We're going to sign all these for all the contributors to the Kickstarter. You guys are amazing. Without you, we wouldn't have done it. Promise you, you're going to love it.
Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, let's get that signature with that Batman, Kyle. Yeah, get that close up. Yeah. Yep.
Hey, everybody.
And you can't forget Peter Jang doing the same goofy shit at the same goofy table with the same cameraman behind there, likely Aaron Schonke.
Hey, Kickstarters, one sec. Just signed my first reward for you guys. Thank you so much for making this happen. It is beautiful. I just watched it. I know you guys are going to be really excited to see it, and I know that you guys are going to love it so much, just as much as we love making it for you.
Yeah, okay.
So here's to you. You're going to get yours soon.
You're going to get yours soon, but hey, Kickstarter, where y'all update at? Well, there was a slight leak, which I thought was a leak, but it was a post and delete. This was posted at, like, look at the time, right? I put this in my stream prep section at 8:08, and it was posted yesterday at 4 p.m. What do you notice about it? Coming to 4K, Ultra HD, and Blu-ray, Well Go USA on 9/2, starring Jason David Frank, Legend of the White Dragon. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh, we got to talk about this. Legend of the White Dragon, Blu-ray, 9/22. This is going to come from Aaron. Well, Aaron ain't saying shit. Only thing Aaron did was endorse this video. This is the end, Jason David Frank's daughter in this final film, which was made by John Del Eras. Now, I don't know who this guy is or the history, but people told me to talk about this clip right
Why
here.
did the Supergirl actress dress like a dude at the event?
I don't know, John. Why did you beat your wife?
God damn. That is brutal. But let's hear him out, man, because is he shilling or is he just unaware? You think he's just unaware, but he might just be shilling. Let's go through it.
If you grew up in the 90s like me, the original Power Rangers was a big deal. And one of those actors, Jason David Frank, was really endeared to a lot of us. It was very tragic that he passed away. And he had one final project he was working on during this that looked like it maybe was stalling out, maybe it was never going to happen. And against all odds, it actually did get made. It got finally finished. There's something years in the works, and because it took so long, there was some fan outcry about it, some controversy because like they thought maybe the Kickstarter funds evaporated and the like. But this is an indie film that's truly indie and actually is the last work of an actor who we loved when we were a kid. It's very worth watching and checking out. I'm going to tell you about what's going on with it in just a moment. So please hit the like, subscribe button, join us here as we talk about all things science.
He's shilling. Yeah. I know he goes into like this thing of like join my newsletter, but I'm wondering, is he reading an article
this last couple of years? So here it is. They finished it.
He actually wrote this. He wrote this article. The film finished despite the lead actor dying. The Long Road to Legend of the White Dragon by John Del Eras. So this is his article. Okay, let me see if we could find it while he talks about it. Let's go.
Despite their lead actor dying, The Long Road to Legend of the White Dragon, that's what's coming out here. Looks like a Power Rangers film, and it is a little bit filed serial numbers off, and it looks very indie at that. But I saw this actually as a trailer. I was looking for new movies coming out. I'm like, Legend of the White Dragon, what's that? And I saw the trailer. I'm like, oh, this looks badass. What's cool? Wow, I know him. I like him. What's going on? And I remember, of course, the Green Ranger passing away and the like. And I didn't know anything about this. And I went down the internet rabbit hole to discover what it is because it's pretty interesting and pretty sad and also pretty heartwarming to actually see this at the same time. There's a lot of mixed emotions here. So Jason David Frank.
All right, I did find the article. So I'm guessing this guy, they have him as an author right here. So I think he's just reading the article in which he wrote. No, I'm not trying to join you or whatchamacallit. So he did a write-up on it, and Aaron reposted it. What does this say? This morning, my cousin called Sue the Suffering, Mark DeCostas, Michael Madsen. Wow, these are a couple. People don't know. But, this is articles, so fair use. Let's hear them out.
Frank's final film is coming out August 28th, so mark your calendar. That alone took 6 years, one global pandemic, a devastating personal loss, and multiple missed release dates, and no small amount of fan fury to make it possible. Legend of the White Dragon is a crowdfunded indie superhero film starring Frank as Eric Reed, a former hero who calls himself the White Dragon, unlike the White Ranger, who returns from exiles to protect his family from a new threat. It's not a Power Rangers film in an official sense, but it was built for Power Rangers fans. The cast reunites Frank with a franchise alumni Jason Font, Serena Vincent, and Ciara Hanna, and the film is described as a mature take on the genre Frank helped define. Also in the cast are Michael Madsen, Mark Dacascos, David Ramsey, and Frank's own daughter, Jenna Frank. So really nice stuff, bringing the family into it too. So the project originated from a creative partnership between Frank and director Aaron Schonke. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your names, guys. Founder of Batman.
I don't think this guy is aware of the lore. If it looks like he did some research, but chose to omit it because he leaves out a bunch of key facts from my initial like watch through. So we'll try to correct him or educate him on some of the facts. I don't know if he's going to be receptive to it or he's just going to be like, F you.
The Sun Productions, they worked together since 2013 on a YouTube series called Superpower Beatdown, and over the following years, they began developing what would become this film. The first Kickstarter campaign in 2019 fell short of its goal, and a second campaign, launched in March 2020, cleared its initial $100,000 miniseries target in 11 days, and then hit the $500,000 stretch goal for a feature film. By the time the campaign closed in May 2020, 5,259 backers pledged over $500,000, so big deal. And by the way, that's not a lot to make a movie on. If you have action, if you have effect.
What are you talking? I mean... all right, let's let them finish and then we'll correct them.
I mean, this is really doing it on the indie level, but God bless them for building it on that. So
well, the problem is they did it on the indie level and used the same special effects that they were using in 2018. And I'm sure Aaron will say, well, we're going for a 90s nostalgia, blah, 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 look. But some of the effects they use are just free effects. It's not like any of the 4 million plus budget went to the effects department. It just literally went to reshoots, if you will. So he is already going to this article unaware that this is a multi-million-dollar film, not a $500,000 Kickstarter film. And the music, exactly. I'm happy you pointed it out. The music on this is just recycled from 20 years ago from the Batman that they did. Like it's so many like corners that were cut. It went to Vera. Hilarious.
Production began in May 2021 in Los Angeles and wrapped after 42 days. The additional photography was completed in 2023, even securing a waiver to work through SAG-AFTRA's strike. And then Frank died in the middle of this.
He didn't die in the middle of it. What are you talking about? It was finished. His video's out there. He said it was finished.
November 2022, at age 49, he took his own life. His widow, Tammy Frank, confirmed the cause of death publicly, noting in a statement on People magazine that he struggled with mental health and depression. The news hit the Power Rangers fan community hard, and Frank, of course, played Tommy, the original Green Ranger, in the series, and then returned as the White Ranger in a role he held across multiple television film iterations for the franchise. The entire generation of fans, he was the Power Rangers. The production team faced a decision at this point: do shelve the film at this point or finish it? And they chose to finish it. This is what they said. They said, quote, when Jason David Frank tragically took his own life late last year, it became the filmmaker's mission to honor his legacy by completing the film the way Frank had envisioned it. So that's what they did there.
But they didn't, though. The reshoot, they took out key characters. They added key characters that Jason didn't approve, added scenes that Jason didn't approve. So how can you say you're doing it the way someone else wanted? Like, did he send like a message to Aaron via Ouija board? Like, yeah, cast this person. Yeah, cut this scene out. Like, I think this guy was just shilling or trying to pander to Aaron, who just posted his article, then deleted it after he found out about this guy's criminal past or allegations. I don't know. Did the restraining order go through? What happened with the restraining order?
Years-long slog through post-production and distribution limbo. The film missed its September 2023 release date they wanted, and then a Q1 2024 window, then a September 2024 theatrical date. Each delay sharpened the frustration among a segment of the Kickstarter backers, some of whom accused the producers of exploiting Frank's name to prolong the project and commercial lifespan, which doesn't make sense, because the longer something goes like this, the more it actually kind of dies more than anything else, which I'm sure they didn't want. Producer Chris J. pushed back, framing the extended timeline as commitment to getting the final product right.
They took the board and casting sheet to JDF's grave. My God. I don't know much about this John guy, but I found his channel today. It looks like he makes some good content and he has some base takes on things. I don't know. I mean, if you agree with his America's First, I mean, usually when I see guys with America's First, I kind of figure out, who they voted for, how they're leaning on certain political issues,
rather than rushing a posthumous release. In March 2025, Jay announced the film was picture locked by July 2025. It was in hands of distribution in March 2026. Well Go USA Entertainment announced they acquired it, and it's got a release date now, which is on August 28th. And quote, from the beginning, this film was driven by passion, perseverance, and deep respect for the fans. We're thrilled to be working with Well Go to bring Legend of the White Dragons to audience and celebrate Jason's final role the way it deserves. So the president of the Well Go said the Legend of the White Dragon not only delivers thrilling sci-fi action fans crave, but also celebrates the life and legacy of Jason David Frank, who means so much to so many. It's truly a privilege to bring this special film to audiences across North America. So the trailer's out, and the film looks like what it is. It's definitely an indie production, and it's got some craft behind it, built by people who really care about it.
Like, I don't think this guy watched any beatdown to compare like the beatdowns to it. I'm just going through his article. The Kickstarter campaign failed, blah, blah, blah. Second campaign, March 22, initial, yada, yada, yada. We know that in November, Frank took his own life, yada, yada, yada. When Jason took his life, the company's filmmaker mission was to honor us. This is a press release from the production stated. Okay, so he's getting this. He didn't, it doesn't look like he made contact with Aaron.
It is R-rated, which is going to be probably for the violence, and opens the same day as 3 other limited releases in select theater across major markets. We'll see what happens with this. This was a Kickstarter-funded thing, and the fans are finally getting this movie that they asked for, and I'm very, very looking forward to this because I was a Power Rangers fan growing up. I knew what happened to Jason David Frank. It's been a couple of years since I thought about that, and I was like, oh gosh, it's really, really sad stuff. I had the original Red Ranger on my stream to do an interview a couple of years back as well, and so these are nice people. Everybody involved with that production seems to just have a class to them that I don't see in modern actors.
I mean, who cares about the Red Ranger being on your show, dog? He's not in this movie.
They truly care about fans. They truly care about what they're doing, and they seem to want to keep their legacy alive in ways that are really, really cool. And I hope that this actually ends up being very good, and I hope that it actually does very, very well because I like seeing independent productions getting off the ground as well. This is what grassroots entertainment looks like when a fan base puts its money where the fandom is. More than 5,000 people backed this thing cold before a single frame was shot. The production was survived a pandemic, cast changes, a strike waiver, and actually the death of its lead. The fans' complaints about delays, they're not baseless, but the film is coming out, and the crowdfunding model actually worked. I think
the crowdfunding model actually worked. These people haven't even got their rewards yet, but don't worry. The people who donated to the most recent Kickstarter, your rewards are about to be in the mail, buddy. People who are still waiting on Legend of the White Dragon Kickstarter rewards, yeah, keep waiting, dog. Maybe 2027, you'll see something. I don't think just John Della Rose did thorough research. He could just be shilling.
I think this is a testament to independent filmmaking and independent arts everywhere, which I really appreciate. So what do you guys think about this? Are you planning on seeing this movie?
I mean, he said the complaints aren't baseless. What does the comment section say? I don't see any of our people in this joint. Or did he mute these? I hope it's possible to get on this. Jason came to a few conventions I live. Years ago he died. Why don't you talk about how people donated and paid their own money to fund this film have yet to receive their Kickstarter rewards? And when they ask, they are met with having their comments deleted or given a runabout, right? Aaron Shonky, yes, that's plausible. Who's gonna tell them, bro? Check out Henry Resilient. Based. I should have did it from the Clips channel because he gonna look at the main channel and be like, "What the fuck is this?" Has nothing to do with it. Thanks for letting me know, John. Thanks for the updates. I used a lot of work with Wizard World around the country, so I'm lucky enough to met JDF. He was by far one of the most down-to-earth guys I've worked with. He's definitely missed. What John say? Yeah, he was great with the fans. I was really hoping JDF would land a role in Cobra Kai. Things about his death don't make sense. He's like the flat earthers, dog. They're everywhere. I've been following this Fallen this movie since the Kickstarter. Well, did you get your goals? Plus the movie tried to steal for the 30th. The original project failed as Kickstarter. It's redone. Kickstarter got the money. The original trailer came out. I was basically Power Rangers with a few tweaks here and there. Like instead of Angel Grove, it was Hell's Grove or Devil's Grove. It was so close to the same. Oh man. Damn, Poetic Flocka is cooking right now. I was aware of the movie. Yeah. This article is missing. It's great promo for Legend of the White Dragon, but doesn't do much for the fans. But if you want to hear from Aaron Shonky what's going on, we could talk about him.
Effect. We have our effects team and my dad with doing sound, working on Batman vs. Shredder. That will be out the end of next month. And our wonderful team that is working on our feature film, Legend of the White Dragon, is doing all kinds of stuff behind the scenes. They are just a blessing.
He got to roll his eyes. They're just a blessing, guys, that your guys' Kickstarter rewards are not coming anytime soon. Please don't even ask me for about a DVD or Blu-ray release date. We're just going to say we don't know. Don't ask me about foreign distribution because we don't have it. And whatever you do, don't mention Henry Resilient.
Chris, Huck, Andrew, and Wellgo, all this whole team is just incredible. They give me
yes, man. This whole team keeps pissing on y'all and telling y'all it's raining, and some of you continue to go out and get umbrellas, which they're impressed by.
Updates. They know what's going on in my life, and I let them, help and know the things that need to be, locked in or pinpointed or whatever. But they're handling it all. They're so incredible. I can't say enough great things about Chris. He's just a
Yeah, dog. You better fucking praise Chris for paying your bills for the last, I don't know how many fucking years.
An incredible person. So you guys, so the film is in amazing hands, and there's all kinds of cool stuff coming down the pipeline. So just rest assured, but it's all happening. It's all great, and I appreciate them, and I appreciate you guys, and I'm just so very blessed.
Look, there's no update, guys. There's no update. You guys don't have theater listings. You got what, 2 months away? The movie's coming out in 2 months. You don't even have a new trailer. You don't have a premiere date. You got nothing.
And I just want to say thank you to you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you
No one cares, dog. No one cares. You want a sympathy farm, grandma going to the hospital. Okay, man. Like you're a care provider. So you getting paid while she in the hospital. What's the deal? There's nothing on this goddamn Wellgo website. And I was told the only reason Wellgo got this is so they can have something to release in August. Rated R for some violence. So we got a rated R rating. You still don't have theaters. You don't have advance tickets. You got nothing. Everything this guy has promised you, he has not delivered. No new trailer. No premiere date. What about the date for all the backers who are supposed to be at the movie premiere? How are you going to coordinate travel? Right? How are you going to coordinate travel if you don't even know what date? Because he doesn't care, man. He owe you like what, 4,797 copies of on Blu-ray. Y'all not. I'm gonna say y'all not getting them, but y'all not getting them in 2026. Maybe 2027. The crazy part is a maybe. Look, invited to the premiere at the $10,000 mark. 2,500 should be the same, right? Invited to the premiere. So you got 33 people. 1,000 invited to the premiere. So you got roughly 50 people. What about the 500? No. So you got roughly 50 people supposed to get invites to the premiere they got nothing. But if you got like $10,000 to just splurge, maybe you don't care about it. Meh. Premiere schmear. Poster roaster. Who cares? But your boy, Aaron Shonky and Vera, where her goofy ass at? Like, when I fucking came on that bitch, she lit up like a Christmas tree. Like, oh my God.
HenryResilient, welcome to
Look at that. Very excited.
She runs this guy, man. She like puts her hand up him. Like, she talk for him. She just do the clock it thing. And words come out his mouth. Ay, man. I don't know what to say, man. But there go your Legend of the White Dragon non-update shield. Maybe we can get John De La Rose on the channel. I doubt it, dog. This guy ain't coming on the channel. It'd be nice though, right? If he came on the channel. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section. See you next video. Peace. Let's see if we can find his Austin St. John interview. John. Dale Araz, Austin St. John. Oh shit, he did. He was on here. Not for an hour though, dog. I don't find this ninja that interesting to sell his Black Redemption book with the overlay. I see the overlay right here. Like, give me some money.
That's such a great story, and that makes me very happy to.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do another Austin review, dog. I'm like Austined out. I'm like tapped. But we do have the paper made trailer we got to get to. Give me a second, real. Anywho, do me a favor, like the stream. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all everybody watching this stuff on this Friday night. I got to be up early for Taekwondo. Not too early, but early for sure. Open link in new tab, and maybe we'll get to Paul.
I don't get it. I just left my bank.
Bro, he got a filter on, dog. Just noticed this shit, dog. He got a filter on. What the fuck? Bro, he got the beautify filter on. What the fuck, dog? What are you doing? What are you doing?
My bank is closed because of Juneteenth.
Just noticed, bro. It be some characters, man. It be some characters. Let's be real. They made the holiday give themselves another day off. Black people should have the whole month off of the year until if they pay reparations, bro. What the fuck? Bro got on this. We gotta go to the paper made trailer. I didn't put this in the goddamn tab. ASJ Jelly. I didn't put this in the tab. Walter. Bro, we got like almost 70 people up in this joint. 2 chatters. I'll take it.
Black man!
Hold on, let me bring up something else. Give me a second. Oh my Lord. Life is funny sometimes. God damn, Walter, you posted this shit enough? Where's the original post? Oh, they got black. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Has anyone ever pledged any of y'all in any fraternities or sororities? Anyone a part of the Divine Nine? If you don't know what Divine Nine is, put like a 1 in the chat. I just need to do an audience check. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't know what the Divine Nine is. All my 2 people that's chatting. Okay, the Divine Nine. I'll put it up here for you guys. Divine Nine. NPHC. Damn, there's a couple of y'all that don't know what the Divine Nine is. Then you had a stupid person in your video. All right, the Divine Nine, right? It's like black fraternities and sororities. You know, I can give y'all like a brief history. Let's do Kappa Alpha Psi, Kappa Alpha PSI. Kappa Alpha Psi, a fraternity so nice they had to name it twice. Phi Nu Pi. All right. Founded on leadership. Let's see. Let me just click this. I'm not giving them no promo. This is not associated with them, but shout out to the good brothers over at Kappa Alpha Psi. Who the president right now? What they got going on? Grandpa Mark's message. All right, brother. It's probably one of the greatest organizations ever fucking created. I'll let my uncles tell it. Things they don't like. They do not like alphas. One of my uncles, he be saying some fucked up shit about alphas. Still, dog. He said it's fuck them for life. He said it's old school. It's old school shit. If you want to be an alpha, gotta stick a pole up your backside. I mean, it's a bunch of like stuff like that. All right, so the Divine Nine, for those who don't know, fraternities and sororities. Usually they were started back in like the 1900s, like early 1900s, like 1906, 1911, 1914. Fucking Iota Phi Theta is 1963. They got up in there 1908s, 1913, 1920s. So let's just say, with the exception of Thetas, dog, I wish we had somebody here who was part of Divine Nine. But it was just started as like a networking event, right? So, like back in the day, obviously there was some racism. So to combat racism, black people started their own networking systems in the form of fraternities and sororities. And in order to get into these fraternities and sororities, you had to prove your devotion. And oftentimes it came in the form of hazing, like physical hazing, like paddles to your ass, egg swaps, like down the line, everyone swap an egg or whatever. Quote unquote team building exercises. Now, all that stuff has been banned, but the organizations stay today. Now, if you were to join these organizations during the hazing era, you were solid. You were considered solid. If you joined it after hazing was banned and you had a paper process where basically you learn a bunch of information, take a test, and you become a member of the fraternity sorority, you were considered paper mate, a skater. Okay, quick made lemonade. And like my uncles, they got their letters during the hazing era where they had to put in some work. And, you know, things were done to them that they both would say they would never do it now. And back in those days, they may have not done some things to other people joining their fraternity or sorority or their fraternity. So that's where you get this hazing stuff from. But, you know, some of the Divine Nine, Alpha Phi Alpha, Kappa Alpha Psi, Omega Psi Phi, Phi Beta Sigma, Go Make Another Brother, Iota Theta. Iotas is just like the swagger jackers of all of the previous ones. If you ever see them like do their dance, they they are you just got to see it. Even everything looks familiar. Alpha Kappa Alpha, Delta Sigma Theta, Zeta Phi Beta, Sigma Gamma Rho. So they make a lot of movies about this type of stuff, and usually, like when they make these movies that talk about fraternities, sororities, hazing, what the hell was that? They cannot mention any of the Divine Nine. They'll get sued to the wazoo. But there are some people out there like, nope, I was a member of this organization and I got hazed. Now, some people haze, some people don't. Let me see. Like me, I wanted to be a member of Kappa Alpha Psi. It's the pretty boy organization. Let's just look up Kappa Twirl. Kappa Twirl and Canes. Shit's so smooth. Why is my computer doing this shit? I don't want to fuck around and see someone I went to college with. But this is the shit right here. I may have been in my goddamn room doing this shit at one point in time in my life. I may have been dressing like this on campus too. This is probably one of the best. But you know, I'm happy I didn't make it. But anyway, who's in this film? Walter Jones. Every organization has like their thing that they do. Nakia Baris. I believe I've seen her in here. All right, so there y'all go. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see what they say. I really think we got to go to Walter's page to get all like the Rangers. Let's see. Walter Jones, Instagram, blah, 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 blah. Because he done posted this shit like 5 times. I don't know which one is which. Okay, that is theirs. Where's the one he posted? This is someone else's too. Whatever. I'm just looking at the comment section. Let me see if there's any good comments. This looks great, but it looks like a remake of the movie I seen a while ago where a person had to do is sign the paper, but kept having a fight to be disciplined. In the black what is this? New story. Same writer, same director, new story. Okay, so this shit's a remake. Like, people be knowing, man. Like, it's so hard to pull some shit over people's eyes over the internet. Jelly Roll, yeah, we're gonna get there. We'll get to Jelly Roll because I need some content for the other channel. And we got like a decent audience for like 1 o'clock in the morning. Probably mostly my loser ass haters, but shout out to the real ones in the audience. So appreciate y'all. All right, let's go. Walter Jones and Nakia Barisa are about to start in a goddamn new movie called Paper Mate. Have no idea what to expect, but let's check out this trailer, black people.
Black man!
All the values that a black fraternity enhances in our young men can be done through the teachings of the martial arts.
So these are supposed to be the 3 martial arts leader. 1 is completely believable. And 2, I wouldn't believe knew anything about martial arts, you know, especially if 1 was at Six Flags. But let's continue.
Martial arts has always been part of the Black American experience.
Bro.
Alpha, Omega, Sigma embodies the consolidation of that unit.
I just want you to show more discipline. Take your
Hey, there you go. There go Nakia Barisa. Maybe hopefully she's speaking more in here than she was in Nemesis, where she just was there for like 1 scene and that was the end of her.
Seriously.
B. Mickey from BMF.
I didn't know I needed to have my whole life figured out at the age of 19.
I mean, it's not a weakness unless you hide behind it.
You're your own man now. You get to make your own choices. What you know about them AOS boys?
What you know about them AOS boys? Alpha, Omega, Sigma, I'm guessing.
They don't step. They don't probate.
If you're too good to carry on my legacy, then so be it.
Tamik, Walter Jones, Michael Jai White. I'm pretty sure Tamak or whatever. That's B. Mickey, right?
This contract that you signed gives us the authority to correct you. I joined a gang of bookworm, anime watching, martial art geeks.
Who are you when everything you believe turns out to be a lie?
I don't know who that ninja is.
I am my father's son.
All right, well, look, man, I give it looked decent, right? It looked decent. Trailer coming out on Juneteenth. 2 WWE girls in this film. All right. It looked decent. I'll give it that. I ain't gonna crap on it. I mean, we gotta wait to see what Austin's saying. I mean, not Austin. The acting is like. I think that the hardest thing for me is to believe that like Walter Jones is like some martial arts expert or something. I'm just like, brother.
All the values that a black fraternity enhances in our young men can be done through the teachings of the martial arts.
I mean, are y'all buying the premise? Are y'all buying the premise of this martial arts is part of the black experience? All my black people in the audience. Trailers always look better in the movies. I never seen no boards broken like that. And notice like some movie shit. It's not in one long take. You don't see the kick and the boards at the same time. It's a cut in there.
Martial arts has always been part of the Black American experience.
I just don't buy Walter being tough, man. That's just the only thing. Like Michael Jai White, you like, yeah, he a spawn and shit, dog. He's still putting in work. But when you be like Walter Jones, like all of 5'5", brother.
Alpha, Omega, Sigma embodies the consolidation of that unit.
But I think with Michael Jai White in here, there's going to probably likely be some solid action. He's going to come with that choreography element, like, or he knows how it should be done and filmed and all that good stuff. So it's some expertise there.
I just want you to show more discipline.
And he like the OG. I don't know what her role is in here other than black woman. Like, we need more black people here. Okay, let's get her.
Take your education seriously.
Is she the mom? It's like, son, don't drop out, and don't tell me you've been hazed.
I didn't know I needed to have my whole life figured out at the age of 19.
I mean, you kind of don't, but if you do, you could be ahead of the curve. Not getting drunk and hugging toilets and shit.
I mean, it's not a weakness.
Ooh. Is these the WWE girls? Because she is looking buff. I recognize those shoulders. I mean, she just looked like a chick from Atlanta, but she could be one too.
Unless you hide behind it.
You're your own man now. You get to make your own choices. What you know about them AOS boys?
So who's going to be the rival? Phi Beta Nu? Son, if you see Karen Ashley run, bro, you going to see Karen Ashley coming a mile away and shit, dog. A mile away.
They don't step. They don't probate.
If you're too good to carry on my legacy, then so be it.
Ooh. I mean, they always talk about like legacy, like you're not going to live up to me or whatever, or what I did. Ooh, love interest. What was in his eye? Was it red? Like, you see this red shit in his eye? That's them, not me.
This contract that you signed gives us the authority to correct you.
Alpha, Omega, Sigma.
I joined a gang of bookworm, anime-watching, martial art geeks.
I mean, it just looked like college fight club.
Who are you when everything you believe turns out to be a lie?
I am my father's son.
All right, B. Mickey. All right, dog. I know him from BMF, so it's like, bro, you was the scary dude putting in work. The hothead. Never Back Down 3. Yeah, it's Sonya Seville in the movie. There we go. Shout out to Aerostream, dog. He be bailing us out, man. He be bailing us out. Maybe we'll cover his footage on like Sunday if I go live, or Monday. Also, Mara say, all right, man. All right. What do y'all think of it though? Like, I don't know. It's work, man. It's work. I mean, you look at the comment section. Everyone like here. I'll throw it a like. Support black people. What do they say? Ryan Watson film set in the fictional HBCU in Tampa. Rap principal photography March 20th. The story follows Trevon Watkins, who after a severe hazing incident threatens his academic standings, must pledge a secret fraternity of black martial artists that forces him to confront his ego, legacy, and true meaning of brotherhood. The script was co-written by Watson and Jerry Haran. This marks the first time Jai White, Tamik, and Walter E. Jones, 3 pioneering black action heroes, will stare at the screen. Bro, Walter Jones is not like some black action hero, dog. I mean, not to me, but maybe to somebody. Maybe to Brett. This ensemble class includes Corday Dene, TNA superstars Daria Brento, and Maria Sade. Viral martial arts sensation. All these people, I don't know. Juneteenth is the perfect time to release the first look at this transcendent African American martial arts story. When does it come out? We got no release date, no program. I mean, Paper Mates, nothing. Now, someone called out and said, hey, I've seen this movie before, but it was under a different name. They said, oh, it's a new director. It's the same director, same writer, different story. That post is not on here. I'm shout out to Jason RV up in this bitch. But I mean, you know, I think a lot of people generally supportive. I mean, it's work. We'll have to wait till the finished product come out to judge it. It doesn't look goofy from the trailer. Michael Jai White in there. So big ups to him. Big up yourself. Let me know what y'all think. Are y'all excited for it? Y'all ready to see Nakia Burrese acting chops? Walter Jones play a super tough guy? Let me know in the comment section. See you next video. Peace. All right, damn, dog. We still got 60 people up in this bitch. Jesus Christ. I can't unsee the fact that the race swap Cobra Kai now. Oh, it's race swap Cobra Kai. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. What is this? Tonight performing, no breaks. Bro, I am not going to see a damn near 60-year-old man rap. Hey, you want to start his rap career at 59? Hey, have at it, but I don't want no parts of that shit. All right, let's do the Jelly Roll shit. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Jelly Roll divorce. Let me see. They got an exclusive. People Magazine stay getting exclusives. I got to do this sometimes. They pop up with the whatchamacallit. Fucking allergies kicking in. Bad. All right. Lamau, same page. I don't know what same page mean. I don't know. What we doing? I believe Lil Bow Wow of being a world-class martial artist before Walter Jones, bro. Walter Jones is the hardest sell in there. Basically stumped the yard with Karate Kids. Y'all are bruto. Daria is Sonya's real name. Shout out to all my wrestling ninjas out there, dog. Shout out to y'all. Oh, snap. We missed the super chat? Jesus. I'm so sorry about that. Hey, appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you supporting the channel. What does he say? Surprised they couldn't get Billy Blanks or Wesley Snipes in this, especially since they're both low budget films now. Keep doing your thing, bro. Hey, man, thank you. Gamad DeMarcus. You know my favorite Billy Blanks movie? The Last Boy Scout. Bro, that opening scene. Yo, put a 1 in the chat if you saw The Last Boy Scout. Put a 1 in the chat if you saw The Last Boy Scout. Gamma DeMarcus, you still here, dog? I don't know if Gamma DeMarcus still here, dog. Did you see The Last Boy Scout, that opening scene? Because you said Billy Blanks. I'm like, oh, Billy Blanks was in there. Okay. We got some people who saw The Last Boy Scout. Let's go, dog. Yo, he saw it too. Salute to you, bro. I would play it, but I can't. He bring out the blicky, dog. Hey, he got that touchdown though. Oh shit. Let me see. Let me see if I can find The Last Boy Scout. The stream might be private if I play this joint. The Last Boy Scout opening scene. Wait, Last Boy Scout Friday Night Football. Let me see if we get the scene, dog. Bro. This opening scene. Bro, this was football, dog. This was that shit.
In the game of his life out there tonight.
Bro was a man on fire. He went to the locker room and got the strap. He went to the locker room and got the strap. Bro. Bro, dog. I'm gonna wake my daughter up and shit. Oh, I'm trying to get to it. All right, that ain't there. And like, hey, get in there. Fucking Billy Blanks, dog.
First and 10, less than 2 minutes remaining. This is probably LA's final possession. The Stallions need 7. A field goal will not do.
Hey, we got to win. It's like, put me, all right, coach, hand me the ball. This was back in the day when you needed like 50 yards. They like, all right, just give it to Barry Sanders, see what he do and shit. Fucking Barry Sanders, dog. I think that's who he was supposed to be, in all honesty. Bro, this is football, man. It's a man sport right here and shit, dog. Hey, look at that look in his eye. And we're going to get to the Jelly Roll story, but, you know, he brought up Billy Blanks. When I think of Billy Blanks, this is what I think of. He looked like he about to kill. He looked like he about to kill the other team, don't he? Imagine seeing this as a kid. You like, what the fuck is going on? 91, I was like 6 years old. I was my daughter's age watching this shit. Like, what the fuck is this? This is what happened when you had me at my uncle's house babysitting this shit. You're like, I will be watching this shit tonight. All right, uncle. You stumping with the big dogs now. You're like, oh, all right. What is this? All right. He made the catch. We need the touchdown. What we gonna do? What we gonna do?
Roberts' pass is complete to Billy Cole.
He like, dog, you cannot tackle me right now. Like, bro, like, just get out my way. I don't want to do this. But he like, nah, I'm doing that shit. You watch this shit as a dog, you like, wait, what is that? Nah. He got the blicky. We gonna take it off screen. I'll let y'all listen to it though. Look. Bro, you ain't tackling shit. Bro, he domed him. He domed him. Billy Blanks was a monster, dog. Oh, snap, man. Look, the audience like, what? Look, the audience like, what happened? Okay. I mean, even though it's a movie, sometimes YouTube be tripping, man. Yo, how'd they just get this? Hey, he scored the touchdown though, dog. He scored it, man. Like, we needed the win. We got the win, coach.
Hey, life up, bitch.
Oof, all right, we can't show that part. All right, let's get to the Jelly Roll shit, dog, and then we can get up out of here, man. All right. Oh, not the Glock. Bro. He had to pull out the blicky on him, man. Had to pull out that fire. To pull that fire out, dog. He's like, nah, we got to get this touchdown. You in my way, son. You in my way, boy. Not the Billy Blanks. Fabian Sony come. Billy Blanks balance of power. All right. Got this POS too. That's 22 copyright. All right, let's get to the Jelly Roll story because I gotta have some content for the other channel. Like, people telling me to cover the Carmelo shit. I'm like, dog, look, I'll tell you this, guys. If someone push you, you can't stab them in the heart. You can't be and then say self-defense. But what do I know? All right. Anyway.
I wasn't going to talk about this tonight, but while we're talking about liars, the internet is a liar too.
Okay.
It's the only time and the only city I'm going to speak about this, so break your camera phones out now. Me and my wife are best friends. We will always be best friends. We just got off the phone earlier today. Nobody cheated on nobody. She just did a whole podcast about it. You can go watch it. Every word of it is the truth. That will be my best friend forever. This is the only time I will ever speak about it. Bunny, I love you, baby. Thank you for those 10 years. They were incredible. Thank you for the next 10 years of friendship and 20 beyond that. With that being said, cheers, everybody. Thanks for coming out tonight.
Ooh, do you believe him? Do you believe him? Well, she was blindsided by it, and we actually have her talking about it. So that was his stance, and this is the podcast segment where she talks about why they filed for divorce, or he filed for divorce, how it came to be.
On Mother's Day, I was so fed up and so tired that I just looked at him and I said, well, then file the divorce papers. And in our relationship, that is the one cardinal thing that you don't say, even though my husband has said it numerous times because he's the runner. But when I say it, it really holds weight because I'm not the type of person who says what I don't mean. And I ended up leaving. I packed a bag and I left. He ended up doing exactly what I told him to do and filing the divorce papers.
As he should, guys. When you marry, if anyone tell you they dropped the divorce word, just go ahead, follow divorce, because that's the path it's on, and that's likely how it's going to end. So why prolong the inevitable?
It was not mutual. Even though I told him to file the divorce papers, I was speaking out of anger and just frustration. But was it necessary for us to have a wake-up call and to actually start having these real conversations? Absolutely. I don't care how much we didn't communicate or how things shook out. I was riding with this mother till the wheels fell off. I didn't care. I felt like we deserved a chance to go to therapy and figure it out. He didn't feel that way. And I respect it. It took me a month.
Wait, she still threw him under the bus for not wanting to go to therapy.
And a half now to respect that. My husband and I are ending this marriage on the best possible terms that you could ever have a divorce.
Divorces, we will see.
I love him. And you guys are going to be shocked to hear this, but we're still having a baby.
We're still having a baby, guys.
We're still having a baby together. So we have been the most unconventional couple that you guys have ever encountered.
Wait. She said they're still having a baby together? So this makes no sense. She literally said, this is my best friend, this, that, and the third. I dropped the divorce. I said, do it. He did it. We're still good. And we're also going to still have a baby together. Hey, that child support going to eat him alive, dog. That child support going to eat him alive.
On the best possible terms that you could ever have a divorce. I love him. And you guys are going to be shocked to hear this, but we're still having a baby.
We're still having a baby, guys.
We're still having a baby together. So we have been the most unconventional couple that you guys have ever encountered.
Look, man, I don't know about this whole, like, I'm going to get divorced, but we're still going to have a baby. That just doesn't work for me. But there is like an exclusive that People Magazine came up with. Jelly Roll will always love Bunny XO despite divorce, but here's a different, he's in a different place. News source exclusive says, they go on to read this article. Let's a source tells people Jelly Roll still loves Bunny XO despite filing for divorce. At the show, June 18th, Jelly Roll acknowledged their split, but emphasized their continued friendship and mutual respect. He also said there was no infidelity involved in the decision. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, I heard it was a PR thing, right? Because he preaches Christianity and Christian values. And obviously, you know, her past, she was just a high-priced escort. And I think don't she do like OF still or something? I don't know. Days after news broke that the country star quietly filed for divorce from the Dumb Blonde podcast host, the source tells people he's coping after the split. Oh, the reality is that he will always love her, but that doesn't mean that he wants to stay married. The source says of the Need a Favor singer 41, he's in a very different place than he was when they met. The source adds Jelly born Jason Bradley DeFord, for the first time he feels healthy, focused, in control of his future. Well, that's because of the dramatic weight loss. You know, I don't know how he did it. Some people said it's on the Ozempic, but that is a huge weight loss. He could probably see his thing again and all this other stuff. So he, you know, new body, who this? The source adds, Bunny, she believed in him when not many people did and helped him through some very difficult years. He knows he wouldn't be where he is today without her, and he's never going to forget that. Okay. I mean, that's admirable. When the exes met each other in 2015, both were struggling with personal issues and had not yet risen to fame. Jelly has also been there for Bunny through a lot. Another insider adds, the singer adds, he supported her over and over again throughout the years of ups and downs. Reps for Jelly did not immediately respond to people's requests for comment. I think this is more of the same. Jelly filed for divorce in Williamson County, Tennessee on May 18th, according to documents obtained. The court records viewed by People. Their date of separation is listed as May 9th. The grounds for divorce is, you know, listed as irreconcilable differences. Jelly broke his silence while on stage. We talked about that. While we're taking about the liars, we talked about that. Nobody cheated, yada, yada, yada. I mean, my man lost the weight. Now, there were some other people who had a different feeling about this. Bubba the Love Sponge, you know. Everybody know who Bubba is, you know. The guy who was sharing his wife with Hulk Hogan, brother.
Jelly Roll files for divorce. This is double white trash that got famous. And when double white trash gets famous, it never works out.
Bro.
He's more famous than her, but she's doing quite well. Initially, she was just Jelly Roll's wife. Then she rolled that into some very successful podcasting. I'm happy for her. But this is probably a prime example of a couple white trash that are now multi-millionaires. And, you know, at that point, you forget where you came from.
Is she interesting at all?
Yeah, I think, you know.
Bro, he just...
Let him cook.
He said double white trash that got famous. Oh, my Lord.
I want to give her credit. She's pretty good. She has some great guests, you know, because the bigger you get on that world, the better, you know, the more guests that you have. So her rise and being famous and her multi-million-dollar status on her own, along with his continual weight loss journey looking better and better and better. The country crickets are probably more and more and more. She's now a multi-millionaire. And like Hogan used to say, there can only be one star in the family.
Bro, it's quoting Hogan. I ain't gonna front though. Hogan had one of the most prolific sex tapes with his wife. I did watch it for research purposes. Sometimes you just gotta research these things. What they say? They used each other. He was an attention-getting, morbidly obese guy, and she's an ex-prostitute. What did you expect? God damn, dog. They fucking coming with the heat. Coming with the heat on this one. She was a stripper, you F simp. R word. And her podcast isn't successful, you dumb backside. At least do your research before you run that F head of yours. He actually gave her the life. She has everything she has is from him, you sorry F. Oh my God. Oh my Lord.
God damn.
What? Bro. Internet is ruthless. No, Jelly was just her husband. She's always had the dough. I think she did. Like, in all honesty, I believe she was getting paid sometimes up to $100,000 for a night. She was messing with the long money people. I think she used him, waited for the 10-year mark, and does this like loose skin and wants to split. I mean, she's a prawn star in a wow. Lo, you see you. Oh my God. Oh my God. He found out she had slept with the blacks. Look, man, it is crazy. Nobody gives I think a lot of people, when people say no one cares, I'm like, dog, a lot of people do care about this Jelly Roll split. There's a lot of people interested. I wonder what are the comments saying under this one right here. Does anyone know how toxic and ridiculous this is? Who says shoot your shot with my husband that I'm divorcing, but by the way, we're still going to have a baby because we're best friends? The baby thing is weird. I would never understand that. I mean, a piece of me do, because there was a time me and my ex were gonna have a baby while I just separated. That's when we're like, cool. Give me 1 second. All right. This is a publicity stunt, like soft landing before a big event. Divorce is a convenient way to avoid taxes if you're earning a lot, or is a scandal coming. She's not pregnant. If they do intend to have a baby, it'd be through surrogacy. If it's not already in the works, who knows if it even happens, especially since he's already dating. Yeah, dog, he got a new body. So you look, this is what happened, man. You see this happen with women sometimes. All right. He used to look like this. Right? This was him. This was the life he knew. Right there. Morbidly obese guy. Out of shape. Now he got a new body and he got a lot of money and he want to see something new. New women are noticing him. Maybe he want to experience that. I can't imagine women who look like his ex-wife or whatever, soon to be. Women who look like Bunny XO was giving him the time of day when he looked like this. Right? When he looked like this with no Grammy, no fame, Bunny XO wasn't looking this ninja. I mean, women who look like Bunny XO wasn't looking in his direction. But now he looked like this. He got money. He got fame. Yeah. He like, yeah, that ring. He taking that ring off, dog. Ring is off. So, hey, but what do y'all guys think about this whole ordeal? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Peace. Jelly was big pun. Damn. I think we, like, you feel me? If you don't care, why comment? I think I covered everything. I mean, we didn't cover Daphne. What else we didn't cover? We didn't cover Lakari. I don't think we ever gonna get to Lakari because we kind of missed the window. Twitch news runs fast, and my daughter is tapped out, dog. She is tapped out. Oh yeah, I did. I posted some of this stuff at Cedar Point. Out here. It was a good day today. Shout out to everyone who saw the live stream. There's probably some more people saw it than I probably wanted to. As I tried to, whatchamacallit? Here, I'll play it for you guys. Give me a second. Right here. This was one.
We're live.
This ride right here is called Pipe Scream. It's pretty good. Hands up. My daughter is like right there. You can see her little hand right there.
Well, guess what? At least your hands are up.
It's a really good ride.
Right. Love it.
What Power Ranger video? Did you like add it? You sent it to me or something?
Love it. Let's go!
Yeah, I'm just a big kid out having fun and shit with my daughter.
And it's over. It's over. Calm down before I start tickling you.
Yeah, I don't know what she be doing, but I did record myself right here on the roller coaster.
Let's go.
Just fast forward it right here till we go down the hill. This is like my niece was riding with my daughter, and she wants her mommy, bro. Fuck out of here.
That's right, girl. Hold them hands up.
My daughter was actually holding her hands up, but anywho, join the Discord. It's an IRL tab with everything up in there. A 2-year friendship anniversary. Okay, here we go. There we go. I'm like, what the hell is this? Anyway, did I cover everything, or we didn't cover Paul? I mean, we got like a abnormal large amount of people in here, dog. Maybe our numbers are just up. Oh man, my daughter gonna wake me up in 5 hours and be like, "Daddy, I'm hungry." Do we got food in here for us? Jesus, I hope so. Jumanji, Kevin Hart looking at. Yeah, dog. All right, we can cover Paul. I really want to cover Daphne though, dog. This bitch is so seductive. 50 Cent baby mama out here. Her stock is all the way up, dog. Tape came out. She showed what that mouth do, and she didn't seducing the whole world and shit. I don't got the 10 racks for her, but maybe we could put together a Kickstarter so I could smash. Because Diddy wasn't smashing shit, dog. Reeking in the track, creeping. Same with Paul, dog. All my losers, all the losers that be that hate me or whatever, they all click up at some point, you know. Hold hands and chant Henry stories and shit, dog. like on some campfire shit. Be like, fucking losers. Losers will always be there, dog. But you want losers. You want losers in your audience to support you, right? Because right now they're watching and shit. I was supposed to cover this too.
What is the worst?
How long is this? Oh, it's actually an acceptable time. Shout out to RUC. All right. I don't give two shits about sent the link. Where'd you send the link to? Be like, hey, I sent the link. It's on this. Oh, Rangers who went on to have a success. It's gonna bring up this shit.
See, I'm finna go.
Okay, this got copyrighted music on it. I'm the biggest. All right, anywho. All right. Henry needs a countdown clock until Paul is cooked. Shout out to all my losers watching. Appreciate y'all. Talk about me. Hopefully my name tastes like dick when you say it. No. Bro, it's like, remember, guys, no one stops watching. They just stop typing in the chat. That's the thing. They're still there. This is my good side. I gotta cut my hair. All right, last topic. Paul is really gonna be back before Legend of the White Dragon is out. Oh my Lord. I don't want to clip this fool in the short term. It's just stupid. Let's see. How long is this? We kind of could. I just don't like it. It's just not good content to me. Does the live not show who's watching like TikTok? No, it doesn't show. I mean, but you guys, come on, dog. You know who watching. Got a whole Discord server dedicated to me. Paul sounds like perpetually baby girl, whatever. All right, anyway. You guys know this guy, nerd culture is toxic. It looks like he's using a filter now. He has some strong opinions about Juneteenth.
I don't get it. I just left my bank. My bank is closed because of Juneteenth. Most of the members that work at that bank is white. So why is white people benefiting off of a black holiday?
This guy is one of a kind, man.
Do y'all know what Juneteenth means?
Juneteenth? Did he say Juneteenth? No, he didn't.
White people benefiting off of a black holiday. Do y'all know what Juneteenth means?
I think he said Juneteenth. I'm not lying. Look, let's put the captions on. Let's see if they. Do y'all know? They said the captions say Juneteenth. Okay, so he got it. We'll let him rock it. We'll let him rock out. All right.
I don't get it. I just left my bank. My bank is closed because of Juneteenth. Most of the members that work at that bank is white. So why is white people benefiting off of a black holiday? Do y'all know what Juneteenth means?
Is he saying Juneteenth? He got a speech impediment problem, man. He said it before, man. So his argument is white people should not benefit from Juneteenth. Okay. Let's see where he goes with it.
I bet you some of them white people don't even know the holiday. That was the day where everybody knew that we were free from slavery. The years of pain and suffering that our race had to go through. And the day that we're free, white people get to have that day off and celebrate? Only in America.
So, I mean, by this logic, though, any holiday dedicated to a white person, then black people should be at work then. Right? Right, Paul?
Only in America. I don't get that holiday. Only black people should be off on that holiday, or people that's mixed with black. That's the only way to me that holiday is celebrated properly. Right below, tell me why I'm wrong.
Bro. This guy is a nightmare. He's a menace.
I know y'all gonna say, "Oh, you're wrong." Tell me why I'm wrong.
I mean, we just summed it up. I summed it up pretty quickly. Like, if only the people or the race of the people the holiday is dedicated to can benefit, then black people, by and large, would not be taking a lot of days off.
The only type of white people I could possibly see that could have it off if you can prove that your blood ancestors helped free black people.
What is this criteria? How do you prove that, right? How do you prove that if you're white, how do you prove your ancestors helped free black people? And who is going to be looking over this proof and be like, you know what? Okay, so you're not black, so you can't take the day off, but you did bring in this piece of paper that proves clearly that your ancestors helped free slaves. Like, only in America can you say this type of stupid shit on the internet and get away with it. That's it, dog. Only in America. Where is his logic? It just escapes him. And let's not even mention the fact that I think he's using a filter, a beautify filter on his face. Because it got the Gaussian blur everywhere. And like, if you look, it's dark right here. Light, dark. As in the filter is not picking up that side of the face.
That's the only way, but you gotta prove it. Right below, tell me what y'all think.
Oh, man. Now, look, man. Someone said in the comment section, what if a white person has a black child or significant other? Like the criteria just gets there. What if you white and you adopted somebody like a black kid? I don't know where this guy gets off on this stuff. I don't know, man. You show proof that someone's ancestry played a part in ending slavery, which I thought was stupid, by the way. Look, they're going on it. There's a whole argument over here. To which he replies, how is that stupid? Stop trolling me. Get a life. Get out of here, dude. It's a black holiday, damn it. Black people should be the only people celebrating it for the most part. My Lord. Oh man. Yeah, what if you yeah, there you go. Good one. What if you're Dominican and Puerto Rican? Can you celebrate it? I hope this guy is a troll and don't like these type of people. I know this guy. He's a troll and he does he is, and I don't like those type of people. Why can't other races to the day off? It's not a religion that requires black people to be off. I said in the video already, if you're too slow to comprehend, that's on you, bro. And someone said, as I agree, because America is anti-black, it shouldn't be coming from you. You do discriminate other marginalized folks like gay people and women. Oh, shit, they know them. Oh, this is Zonu, dog. It should be coming from me and all black folks. This is wrong. God, white people can't have the day off, but certain black people can't. That works certain jobs. I think he was just mad that he had to work. That's what it is. I mean, I had a day off. In general, I agree. They are banking on the backs of us. What? So I really think this came off to the fact that him as a black person had to go to work today. Bro, man. Now, he also has something else to say. I guess to me, in some capacity, my daughter is having fun playing Punch Out. Got to teach her the old school for the losers that say I'm not a good father because I hate feminist agendas. Screw y'all. This is a happy little girl. I don't know why he adds me, dog. At Henry Resilient Clips. There's a lot of weird coats out there. As long as I believe in the Lord, better days are coming out. I don't have no interest in showing a picture of his daughter, but it's out there for all to see. I look, man, if you feel like you're a good father, I guess you're a good father, man. But some people, the way he thinks about women, it really makes you question some things. Hey, but what do you think? Is Paul right or wrong? Let me know in the comment section. See you next video. Peace. All right, here goes some sound bites from my daughter right here.
And not on your little.
Say it, they can hear you. Just talk into it.
So this is a time to spend time with your family instead of playing on that little phone of yours.
Henry, check your DMs, dog. What is in my DMs? It better be like some fucking like groundbreaking shit. What's in my DMs? I see this. Did you send me the Etsy thing for $20? The morpher, the shift, the key thing. Did you send me this? Hold on, let me post it. Is this what you're talking about? This right here, the turbo morpher for 20. People are idiots if y'all buying shit from Blake. What's in my DMs? Mad cute. Got checked by his daughter. Yeah, my daughter, she don't like it when I'm on my phone. Today was movie night. We watched Hoppers till she fell asleep. Shifting the plastic, 20 plus. Oh, man. I mean, Blakey cheat. What do you expect? What do you expect? Oh, my Lord, dog. Oh, snap. Like, why is... All right, what's this photo? Oh, Paul Tubman. All right, there we go. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. We could put some Paul Tubman up here. There y'all go, man. Life. Anywho, that was a good stream. Shout out to my daughter. I could delete some of this shit. That was us today.
And not on your little.
Say it, they can hear you. Just talking to it.
So this is a time to spend time with your family instead of playing on that little phone of yours.
Oh my Lord, man. What am I gonna do? I think we're gonna see Toy Story 5 tomorrow. Anyone seen it? It didn't sell out in theaters. You raised her right. She enjoyed spending time with me. She enjoyed it, and she hate when I'm on my phone. But like sometimes I'm like I'm setting up the stream while I'm next to her watching movies and shit, and then she just falls asleep anyway. But since we went to Cedar Point, she is likely tapped. And then we got Taekwondo in the morning. Then maybe we'll go see Toy Story tomorrow. Just relax. Maybe go to Chuck E. Cheese. You know, just hang out. All that good shit. I honestly don't remember Forky. I mean, I don't think you need to remember 4. Because I think it's just the invention of an iPad. You know, kids get these electronic devices. They don't want to play with toys no more. Not my daughter, because her tablet, the first 30 minutes has to be educational games before she unlocks anything. So when she see my tablet, she basically played for a little bit and then put it up. Or she taking on road trips. But anywho, these were some good ones.
Instead of playing on that little phone of yours.
Oh man. Shout out to my daughter. I remember Shrek 4 more than I do Toy Story 4. Maybe. Either Sunshine is completely. Oh shit. That's hilarious. Anywho. Definitely will have a successful career. I mean, we'll see what happens, man. Like she knows like content creation and stuff. Like I'm like, hey, you want to get mic'd up today? She'll be like, yeah, mic me up, Dad. Mic me up. And then she'll go into her little content creation thing. Like she has a YouTube channel. Play us out with the cult song, dog. I don't even think I had that shit loaded. She got the radio voice. I'll answer questions for like 5 more minutes and I'm out this bitch. Any questions, anything, I don't know what y'all getting into for Father's Day. Should I stream on Father's Day? Or should I just stream on Monday? Oh yeah, Monday supposed to be Josiah. have to prep for that, Ninja. See if you still want to do it. Because we'd largely be talking about Sky. Austin Powers 4 is going to be hilarious. It should be. Is Austin Powers 4 confirmed? It's my birthday on Tuesday. How old you turn? Successful Ranger you don't have? I do have it, but it got the it has the whatchamacallit shit in the background. It got that I'm the biggest. Like, guys, if y'all want to submit clips, don't submit them with like copyrighted music. So Successful Power Rangers, let's see who we got. Rose McClover, RPM, Yellow. Rose has been a prominent television lead, starred in the CW. Ooh, I could do something with this. I'm gonna show you how to do it. All right. There have been several Power Rangers who went on to have successful careers. First, starting with Rose McClover, RPM Yellow. Rose became a prominent television lead, starring in the CW's iZombie and leading the CBS Supernatural sitcom Ghosts. She later stars in Netflix A Christmas Princess series, which my daughter absolutely loves. Amy Jo Johnson, the Pink Ranger. You know, this woman needs no introduction. Amy left the show to have a very successful career, starring as the lead in the hot Disney movie Suzy Q series, regular in Flashpoint, and making a cameo appearance in the 2017 Power Rangers movie alongside Jason David Frank. She now writes Power Ranger comic alongside Boom Studios called The Return, as well as produces music in different films and music. Brandon J. McLaren, SPD Red, which I saw him in, and Snowfall. Brandon had a very nice career after SPD. He built a prolific acting resume, nabbing recurring roles on Graceland, Snowfall, The Rookie. He also worked with Channing Tatum in Amanda Bynes in the successful teen movie She's the Man of the Year and leaving SPD. Salute to him. Naomi Scott, man, she did a great job in Smile too. Naomi actually had a career before becoming a Power Ranger in 2017. Power Rangers movie, appearing in several Disney Channel shows and movies, most notable Disney's DCOM Lemonade Mouth. After Power Rangers, she also starred in Aladdin as Princess Jasmine's 2019's Charlie's Angels, and the recently released Smile 2. Yes. All good stuff for her. Johnny Young Bosch, the GOAT. The GOAT out here, man, that people don't give enough credit to for being said GOAT. But what does he say? Johnny went on to have probably the most notable career after Power Rangers, which I would say he did, doing several movies, but most notable becoming the most recognizable, one of the most popular voice actors in both anime and video games, voicing Ichigo in Bleach, Vouchen, Trigun, Guy You Luck Dog, Demon Slayer, Dante, and Devil May Cry, 100 plus other characters, while also being the lead singer in 2 bands, I Shine and Where Giants Fall. Man, he was crushing it. So what do you think about that list of successful Power Rangers? Was anyone left off? Let me know in the comment section. See you next video. Peace. All right, cool. That's a great short. Thanks, Ray Zero. Henry, what you doing awake? Dog, burning midnight oil, man. What you doing up, dog? Need to go take my ass to bed. What's this? This is different green. Membership? Mike Myers has always been very picky about what he does for work, and one of the few actors so successful turns down more parts than he accepts. Oh, okay. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace, love. See y'all when I see y'all. Shout out to the replay gang.